Hello, everybody. Welcome back to This Life Adventures of the South. As the aftermath of the mass brawl that went on, it's people have gotten a few hours sleep. People have rested. It is about 7:30 in the morning, comparatively to most of the others here. Charlotte and Alice are kind of gruffly, I wouldn't say like roughly, but gruffly awoken to the gentle tap. Not even gentle. She kind of taps you like both. Like one gets tapped in the head and the other gets lightly more tapped because she's a Get Defender's Haroon, and she's a Get Defender's Kinnoak. She knows what happens if you wake an Haroon unprompted. So it's her. She gets a definite more gentle tap. As the cigarette kind of hangs from her mouth, she's like, "Hey, hey."
Yeah.
Shit.
Roomford
What?
says we all. Roomford says we all gotta get up. Village is clear.
One last thing to do. Wish we ain't out of bacon. And Alice gets up. A little pauses.
Alice gets up on her little pauses. Charlotte kind of gets gruffly awoken then as well, and there's this kind of like, village is clear. Some of the houses are decimated, but bodies are gone. They're all ash, so except for the big wolf thing. I kind of just looks outside and just kind of.
Yep, gotcha. Like, picks up a hand, is rubbing her hair as she's like trying to find the will to live.
Do you guys need to go around and check stuff out? Because if you do, I can actually point you out and get you some stuff. I know where the armory is. Well, the old armory is in this place. It's just with the. She'll point outside, kind of gesturing with her hand.
Yeah. Yeah, with the thing. That would be good because I'm out of bullets.
I mean, if my old workshop is there, I might have some that I made left over. I don't know. I kind of picked up most of the stuff and ran.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's not like we don't have alternatives to bullets. She's finally picking herself up and kind of wincing as she goes, like, "Oh, yep, there's the bit that didn't close up again. Fuck me."
All right, let's go see what Roomford has to say.
She'll kind of stand idly and go walk towards the edge of the door, kind of sitting there smoking a cigarette very anxiously. You'll see Runfer there chatting to the other older Rune. He is more heavily wounded than all of you. He took some fucking nasty hits during that mass brawl. So Runfer is kind of kneeling down beside where he is. Runfer himself, he's patched up mostly. He's just rubbing his chest idly, stretching a bit as you guys make your way over.
Yep, there's puttering, and there's like not like concern or over much. I mean, it hurts, but not that bad. It's more like she's like lifting the shirt to check and see where injuries are, and should I sew these up? Maybe. Oh, it suck. But yeah, it's just kind of assessing herself as they putter over.
Look over. Riefenstahl. Charlotte.
Head bob.
Appears we have the village back.
Piers.
Good. That means we can actually set up a defense. The cairn is at the western cave. The menace hasn't come back. I need you two to go find him. Take Sandra with you. She knows apparently where an armory is underneath, close to where they had.
We got any idea how much of them's left?
You can rub his beard. I reckon that was most of their assault force. Now it's just a matter of trying to pick into the heart of the beast itself. From what the stories say, she has a son, a winged thing, but I didn't see any sign of him.
Awesome.
My guess is if we can fortify this place enough, we can start actually making a more grounded push into the, well, what we all saw.
Hmm.
Are we so sure that even the ground isn't going to fight us at some point or another?
Fought me plenty.
Shrugs. If what my understanding is, I imagine a lot of her forces and a lot of her will was exerted. Maybe this is a window.
Maybe.
I can hope. Firm nod.
However, the Kern is the most important thing, and that menace is gone, which means we lose the Kern. We're going to have to go after her directly.
And then kill ourselves.
No,
Or
kill
just,
her.
yeah, kill the bad guy, recover the thing, not commit seppuku.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
You look over at the old man, probably lying in the back room. He's not going to make it.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, she'll put your glance back. Just wear and tear, or did he actually take a nasty hit yesterday?
Both. No, the rune knows when his time is coming. You're not as fast as you used to be.
Oh, shit. Yeah, if we can scout it out, can we get a brain link back? If anyone has the oomph for it? So you know if something goes wrong?
Most of us will be heading out that way anyway. Helga will probably be your scout, so I imagine you will link up with her or hear from her at some point. The rest are working on the defenses around here. If you can find anything that might help, look out at Charlotte specifically. You're a glass walker. If you can even find bits of corroded metal and start doing what you do with various bits of technology, even some of that lampposts here. Fortified fence is a fortified fence.
Yeah, yeah. If nothing else, I can dig through the houses, see if I can soup it up a little, but yeah. I'll see what I can get my hands on.
Nod. The rest of us, once you've done that, we're going to have to take another risk. Which means killing the son could provoke the mother into doing something drastic and something careless.
Good.
But I want this place fortifiable, so when he does come swooping in, well, he's penned in.
There's some thoughtful nodding. All right. Yeah, do we have anything by way of like solid rope, anything like that I can try to finagle into something, see if we can get him
Nod,
earthbound?
nod his head. There's a few bits, and from what we've recovered,
Awesome. We'll see what the deal is with this workshop, and if there's any cable, I'll probably hold better.
just nods.
All right.
We'll move quickly then.
Got it.
It's a compliant nod, and probably she'll kind of glance between kinfolk, Alice, kinfolk. Probably shouldn't go Lupus. She won't be able to understand anything I say. And yeah, she'll kind of gesture to her.
Yeah, pops the fucking rifle she has over her shoulder. All right, it's this way. She'll start, patting her way through.
Alice trots along.
So, look over her shoulder, back at Charlotte because Alice is in lupus. She can't speak lupus. So I don't know how to ask this, but my dad's not going to make it, is he?
Not looking like it.
Just nods her head, accepting it. He took a gut wound when we were pushing to try and reach the others.
It's kind of like that sympathetic nose wrinkle of oof, essentially. It's rough.
Yep. Well, it'll be just me then. She just nods to herself. You know, big, thick, dark hair. You know, she just keeps walking. She's ruffling it.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna abandon you out here alone.
Oh no, it's just look over. She's walking. You know, picking her, like stepping over like a pizzazz. Like, ugh. Even though she knows the body was there, she kind of just steps over it like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's just there was myself, Ma, 5 brothers, 2 sisters,
Oh Christ.
and that was just family number 1. I think I'm the only one left now.
Makes you a hell of a survivor.
She shrugs. It just makes me terribly unlucky.
How's that? And she's like picking her way over a log. Carefully, because stretching hurts.
I'd rather be dead than saw the things I see.
You know what? Amen.
Just start. You know, you come out of the edge of the town, and she is right. There's just ash everywhere, like fucking ash and viscera and blood. Apart from the big bloated corpse of whatever the fuck that thing was, it's just kind of slowly rotting with the head on the spike. She seems to head up more out towards the back of the village, like the very, very back, heading up a small kind of like hill path. But she's looking over her shoulder. The Metis is a bit strange. Ever since he lost his eyes, he's been wandering. Like some days he just doesn't come back, and then some days he does.
So it's not completely abnormal for him to just up and disappear?
She spread her hands. He's a Theurge, so I have about as much knowledge as how to speak to her. You know, points to Alice in lupus form.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. No, with any luck, they're just over on the other side, doing Inky Thayard shit.
She spreads her hands. The workshop is in the cave too. They said the cairn was like further down, but I made up like a small stowaway type thing.
Not a bad idea to have a cache.
Pretty much. Just rubs her shoulder. It's kind of needed in these places. She's padding up, and the cave itself, when you see it, it pretty much looks like this.
She is doing her level best to at least keep pace with her. So, because I mean, at this point, especially her being the last one who's likely to survive this, she is not going to be fucking accountable for something snatching her because she was too far away from her.
Yes, when you get up to the cave, it pretty much looks like this. Exactly like this. Just stand at the mouth of it. All right, just got to walk in, and then the cache is to the right, and then further down is where the cairn should be, they said.
Let's glance over at Alice.
Gonna reload you first.
The nod. Just keep a weather eye. Let me dig through and see what we got. And yeah, with Alice blooming up into Hispo, that is all the reassurance she needs. And yeah, she'll follow her in to the cache. Get a look around, see what she can get hold of.
Yeah, with the cash, you can see some of it has been wrecked by just deterioration and dampness, but there is several homemade rounds of bullets that would actually, ironically, fit a shotgun, an assault rifle, and 4 rounds of a sniper rifle. And
Oh,
Sandra will hold up these bullets, the sniper rifle ones. Hit something with this, and it's gonna pack a pretty nasty punch.
nasty? Like the eyebrow kind of quirks, though she will totally hold a hand out for those, because fuck yes.
Plops the 4 of them down, and she'll like make it like open up her palm and just go. You know, once it makes a connection with the flesh, it tears. So rip.
I cherish you right now.
I mean, gun making was what I learned to do, so she kind of will pick away some of the stuff, and there'll be a plume of the cigarette smoke coming out of the side of her lip, and then she'll look around. All right, most of this got fucking trashed, I imagine, when we were all clearing out. But did any of you use a shotgun?
I mean, in a pinch we do.
She'll dig through some of the boxes and take out a small box and hand it over. That is buckshot, but I have modified it so it acts sort of like when it explodes an impact. You ever seen a nail bomb go off?
Can I say again how much I cherish you right now?
So when it hits, it won't blow up. It's not fucking zany. It just, there's little tiny pieces of metal in there. You get me?
Yeah, but shrapnel though, and tearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, extra damage. Hot damn. And yeah,
There's
she's loading her
There's
pocket.
about 6 shells of that left.
Gotcha. Should probably be taking notes.
She'll reach around and she pulls out a bunch of jumper cables, like a pile of them, and copper wiring. And she actually pulls out, which is fucking hilarious. She pulls out a fucking, those big compound crossbow things, and she's like, Helga would like this.
Yeah, she will. Jesus.
This
Actually.
was my brother's. Huh. Loops it over her shoulder.
Just kind of a nod. At least he's still kicking ass.
No, he was one of the first to drop.
No.
My guess is they all tried to make it back here. She points at the blood on the crossbow.
How big is this crossbow, Torno?
Decent size.
I'm assuming
It's,
it holds a pretty hefty bolt.
Yeah.
She kind of eyeballs it, nods, and starts kind of looking around for, like, she doesn't care if it's twisted and gnarled and rusted. She's just trying to find bits and pieces, see if she can get a hold of enough that they could fashion some sort of jury rig grappling style hook.
Perception investigation.
That I can do with extreme
Alice,
prejudice.
what are you doing, Alice?
Alice is trying to keep these two safe while their fucking faces are stuffed in equipment.
Jesus Christ.
Give me perception alertness there, then.
Yeah.
All those dice, one success.
You find enough jumper cables to kind of, not jumper cables, what are they called? A cable wire.
4.
Oh, Alice, you fucking hear noises down further down the tunnel.
There's movement ahead.
Kind of pauses, glances back. Strains her ears for like half a second. Talking like combat movement or?
Movement.
Gotcha.
There's, again, the footsteps are slow, padded. As he stumbles out, and I mean, Alice, like you see that the blood leaks out of the bottom of his gut, like in spades.
Can we both see him, or is it just Alice because she's looking down the hall?
I mean, Alice sees it first because she got the 4 successes.
yeah, absolutely.
They're just here. Doesn't look like he's long for this world.
Ah, shit. And she'll, drop whatever she's playing with and probably several coils of cable come skittering around.
I mean, by the time you get to him, he's like sliding down off the wall. You know what I mean? Onto
Hey, what happened?
kind of lifts his hand. His hand is missing. His right hand is missing.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
They have taken the cairn. The essence of it. It is not drained. But they have taken it to her lair.
Fuck. Can you put yourself back together?
You think it's a smile as he opens up his robe and Jesus fuck. Do you know what I mean? I held the line until the bigger sun came. I granted Gaia one last stand with eyes. But was too old for a thing with wings.
I have no doubt you felt well all the same. Fought well, pardon. Bleh.
His now the ruined face looks over. The sun is a wild dragon. Chain him, the mother will mourn and do herself great harm and ravaging. For like all mothers, she cannot correct mistake in her design.
Of course.
Make sure the cairn lives.
Just glancing over to Alice. Does Alice seem like she is at all interested in communicating, really? Or is she just looking on?
She's looking on.
Well,
I mean, by the time you turn around, no, he's out.
We need to return to Runeford now.
yeah. Where the fuck is Helga?
Tell the girl to get on my back.
Yeah. Gotcha. She'll, hop up.
I mean, you can see her. She's like hauling like bits of fucking cable wire over her shoulder. I mean, she's just hefting up stuff as quickly as she can while you guys are chattering.
All right. We gotta clear out. This place is compromised. You need to get on Alice's back.
It kind of gives you like the fuck, type stare.
I know, but you heard me. I'll help you up if you need it.
At that point, you see at the mouth of the cave how Helga literally just comes out.
They've taken the cairn.
Cairnheart's gone.
Rubs her, her red hair. Right. She closes her eyes and just nods to herself. Head back. Meet me, Eric, Lily, and Ulfar at the edge of the village. Leaf and the others are going to try and rebuild what they can. If you need to, Glasswalker, assemble your things, but we'll need to move and start plotting a way to get into that fucking territory.
There's a nod of agreement, though she will kind of gesture back to where the Metis has fallen. Can we light up the body? I don't want to leave her anything to work with.
Burn him.
It's a nod. And yeah, with the kinfolk already snagging up as much as she can carry and theoretically hopping on Alice, she'll go back to see if there's anything else she might be able to use, scanning for, I don't know, any little standout pieces.
Give me one more wits investigation this time.
Okay. Please. Okay, way better this time.
Jesus. 1, 2,
And I'm-
3, 4. Cable wire. And 2, what looks to be one remainder of a partly assembled generator.
That'll do it. Yeah. She will probably start quickly finding a way to like link things together for easiest carrying. And honestly, I assume that I need to drag the body out before I light it. Is there any risk of it doing serious damage if it's lit up inside the cave?
No, not really.
Yeah. She will let go some of the gasoline to make sure she thoroughly does away with his body. And we'll do her best to at least offer some sort of prayer to Guy as she does so, because you know what? She's no get a Fenris, but he deserves something.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you let that shit light.
Oh yeah, once it's lit up, she'll promptly go back to gathering things because, I mean, she doesn't have time to stand a vigil.
Oh yeah, you do. You gather stuff, and you all start to make your way down. By the time you get down, Runefur is already pacing, arranging everybody. You know, you actually see people are beginning to assemble a rough kind of wall around the kind of center courtyard of the main hall. By the time you guys arrive back.
Yep, I assume she's probably just gonna lug shit in Kranos because it's fucking easier.
Okay. So
And
what
yeah,
do you
once they're
yeah, basically
Sorry.
what do you guys do? what are you guys doing?
well, at least for Charlotte's part, once she's once she's back in the thick of things, I know Helga's passing on that. She can talk as she goes, but the first thing she does when she drops the arm load and the kinfolk has done the same will be to eyeball the generator, see what it's lacking, and if it's something she can easily patch or whether it's a lost cause.
Perception technology.
Ooh, technology. That's 4 successes.
Couple of copper wiring, essentially. Basically, it's not rigged up electronically properly. Essentially, probably got a bit of a ding. Essentially, so you have to do some quick repair.
Oh, thank God. This is something she specializes in and can probably do quickly. So yeah, she'll be assessing that, laying out the cables and the barbed wire, because you know what? This could make for a pretty effective netting of some persuasion.
Okay. Alice, what are you doing?
Well, once the kinfolk has been dropped off, which I'm sure was plenty awkward for her. It's hard
yeah,
enough.
she kind of awkwardly climbs off, like, thanks. Pats your fur.
She gets a little butt in the shoulder with the side of Alice's muzzle, and Alice goes to join Helga like she was told.
So you meet Helga and the gang. Helga's standing there with her arms folded. And she'll look over as Alice pads over. Charlotte's beginning to tinker with Sandra over there, and she'll say, all right. The old man's not going to make it last probably the night. But we've got me, Alice, Leaf, Eric, Lily, Thren, Wolford. She looks over. Maria, Charlotte, and Runfer. Gaia's breaths, we've got about 4. Talons, armor talons, we've got 5. So
I see.
we're low in supplies.
Very little of the mother's essence is in me right now.
So nod of the head. Now, Lily says there is spirits here we could bargain with to create some sort of effect which could heal us. But we'll have to get close to. She points out into the woods.
May end up in a dust up with the last servant.
We could go Umber side.
We could.
Nod her head slowly. If you protect Lily while she's cleansing some of the area. I don't know if any can... No, she wouldn't say kindred. I don't know if any leech that goes across the Umbra. Ugh.
Goku has joined the party.
There's us. Fucking amoebas right in front of Helga's eyes. No. But Helga was just saying, I don't know of any leech that crosses into the Umbra.
I don't know shit about leeches to begin with, so
We protect Lily and Ulfer. Let them grant some sort of blessing. Maybe cleanse some of the area. That way, we'll have some sort of healing.
maybe get some gnosis out of it if we come across the right things.
Just nod the head like you're fucking right. She'll look over. My guess is we'll have to trap whatever this is. She'll look over at Alice. How well do you know how to, do you know any form of carpentry?
Let me look at Alice's sheet. Just in case, like, I decided it would be funny. I did not. No. No, I do not.
She just nods her head. All right. What I'll need you to do before I head out. She point just at the edge of the forest before you really go in the thick of it. There should be an axe somewhere lying around here. Take down 2-3 trees. Move as fast as you can and bring them to me. I will do the rest.
All right. And Alice will go. And the hilarious thing is Alice is pretty fucking strong in her current form and has Razor Claws active.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for that. Jesus fucking Christ. There were trees there.
Yeah, she comes in Krynos like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the beginning of Commando.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, no, those trees are obliterated into the 9 heavens. And yeah, you bring back 2 logs. Helga takes up the glabro and takes out her long big bowie knife and starts making all these weird chopping noises. And Runfer will look over at everybody. Charlotte, what are you doing in the meantime while Alice and Helga seem to be manifesting something?
Step 1 is to rig together some kind of some sort of hook or grapple, something she can hitch the cable to, and potentially even like having to modify the crossbow to make sure it'll sling it.
Okay,
Because she'd
so
be better off doing that than metalworking.
What I will let you do, I will let you make 3 technology rolls. You will need a maximum to effectively get it all going of 6 successes.
Okay, and it's what technology?
I'm gonna say. Oof.
I mean,
wanna
my
say-
craft is machinery if that applies, but
It would, yeah, because you're gonna have to do certain things. Yeah, craft. Sorry, I'm gonna say dexterity because you're gonna have to do a lot of work with your hands.
yup. Okay, well, let us start the shenanigans. That's only 2. Actually, how hard is it to activate? No. 'Cause she's doing this mostly with her hands. She's not really using tools, I imagine. So I will not use a crafts blessing. So 2, 3. For a big ass pull, this is not serving me well.
Just need one good roll.
5. Because electronics isn't going to pop on these.
This is the question I'm going to roll for you, but I'm not going to ask you to decide. Oh, I did not. I just roll Helga's craft real quick. Yeah, she does her thing. And I'll roll for Katie to see does something happen. Okay, that's all I need to know. So Helga managed to fashion. Basically, what she does is she rolls the fucking wood, starts chopping it in various lines, and basically starts patting it down along the floor. So it effectively makes a kind of a narrow wooden sort of pathway, forcing people who are coming down this way to not be able to change gear, essentially. So once they're down this laneway, she's essentially with the 2 logs managed to create a bottleneck through various chopping and arranging and all that. For Charlotte, it clumps together well, although you do feel it's kind of a slightly loose in the weighting. But you seem to think, yeah, no, this should be fine. It's just a bit looser than you would like, you know?
Yeah, it's not what I'd like, but jury rig is jury rig, and you gotta do what you gotta do. If she has the time or someone else has the spare hands and is willing to help, the rest is mostly trying to rig a some sort of bullshit net out of the the cable and the barbed wire so that once the thing's reeled in, they can get it down. Because going through rope, yeah, probably, but going through cable, a lot harder.
Yep, Sandra's a whiz kid at this sort of shit. That's all I'm going to say with her successful.
God
She's a
bless
whiz kid.
her.
She starts wrapping barbed wire around, you know what I mean? She's made a fairly fortifiable fence around that bottleneck. She'll look back at Charlotte. Are you going to try electrify it, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, hell of a fucking trick. Actually, yeah, with the cable pulled back, I can run a cable too to the net.
She nod her head, give you the thumbs up.
All right, let me see if I can get this bitch working. She will go elbow deep into this generator, which is thankfully way more her shit.
Do it.
At least my tens will pop. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the first one. I don't know how many I need to get total to get the generator working.
I would say 6. I would say 6 to get it proper working. So you need 2 more.
5, 6.
Bam!
7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
fuck.
10. Yeah.
Yo, Jesus, that thing roars into life.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10. Sweet. Yeah, she finally gets that bitch going. Make sure it's set up with gasoline. Like, oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Got generator.
Runefurl then nod. Alright. Set it up so at least the fence is somewhat dangerous. The rest of you, we're going to take a gamble. Now, Arthur, just tell me that we can get spirits if we help cleanse an area. We're going to do that and get some healing charms for us or some spirit of granted healing. So, I want you all to be ready for battle. I want you to take your time crossing into the Umbra. No silly business. I know we're all low. When we do that, we're going to snare us a fucking dragon. And let's see how the old bitch likes that.
The Thayard said something about that.
Nods. What did he say?
He said if we kill it, then she'll be driven to do something foolish. Something about mothers being unable to correct certain things.
Correct the flaws in what they make. Something like that. But he said she would do herself great harm.
Good. Let's fucking kill it.
Alice blinks in that thick-headed Arun moment. Wait, this thing's in the Umbra?
No. Oh no, this big motherfucker's gonna come at night. We're gonna go make sure we don't get fucking wiped out by him.
All right.
We're gonna need blessings. We're gonna need armor. So I want at least some sort of spiritual backup for this bitch. So, Alice, you're with Lily. Charlotte, once you get the rigging done, I want you to link up with Leaf.
There's a nod.
The rest of you, anything you can think of, apply it. Let's get working. Fortunately, an old friend of mine is about to leave himself out as bait. Just walk back into the hall.
Gives a glance back. Was there any impression given that anyone's saying anyone is staying on this side?
Helga is. Leaf probably will be. Maria is. The Theurge, Erica's with Ulfris, I know, and Alice and Lily, no.
Okay.
Like some people are running around doing like helping essentially make this place a bit more fortified, essentially.
Yeah. Yep, once things are electrified, or at least set up to be, she'll probably turn the thing back off so no one zaps the fuck out of themselves during setup. But yeah, she'll start doing the rest of what she was told, which is checking with Leaf and probably continue retrieving anything metal around the area and staking it up to kind of reinforce this bottleneck and link into the electric.
So before you do that, I'm gonna get you to make me 4 dexterity or intelligence, craft or technology rolls to see how that's affected before I come to you with the Leaf thing, because I'm gonna go to Alice now.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I'll bring you guys all back together. So, Alice, you link up with your good old buddy, old friend, Lily. I'm not going to be that dick and make you roll into the Umbra. You guys can take your time to cross over.
Yay.
So you wander over. The Umbra side is nice. It's not too bad. Lily again looks like a terrifying fucking sea dragon, as always. And she'll turn to you, and even her voice is a lot more like, draconic. And she'll say, there are a few tree spirits and a few more bird-related things. I talked to the tree spirits before the attack. If I can cleanse the area and make sure, they will grant a blessing on all those who fight the cancer that is spread across these lands.
Okay.
But there are a selection of banes, I'm assuming because of what comes with them. So, we're going to need to be careful, and I am hoping to talk to another spirit that you're probably going to give out to me.
I really don't have the capacity to give out to anybody right now, Lily. I just want to win.
Huh. I'm going to talk to a dead spirit. I'm going to bind it.
There's this look on Alice's big furry face that just says, "Damn it, Bobby."
Damn it, Bobby! Oh my god. I'm going to bind it. And then you and I are going to plant it into the earth, so when this thing rolls in, the very essence of itself is going to... Well, vampires are creatures of death, aren't they, Alice?
I don't know dick about vampires.
They're the undead. What happens
Oh.
when you turn what they are against them?
I'm just going to trust you.
Good. After all, we're family.
Yeah.
Just watch my back, and whatever the spirit offers, we're going to have to pay. We're not going to mention that to them. She starts padding into the fucking, walking for the Umbra reflection.
Now Alice just follows her like, great, Crazy McGee, me and Crazy McGee.
Woo! So crazy McGee's walk into the Umbra, and you wander around for a bit. Alice, give me a perception alertness as you finally hit the Umbra reflection of the woods.
Did you know that Hispo still has a -1? Because I didn't until I read it.
Yes.
It's 3.
Okay, you see several trees, what look to be tree spirits. They're a bit more worn down, you can probably tell. Whatever the fuck this thing is has an effect on things. They seem to be actually more worn down. Maybe you attribute to the current being missing as well. Things seem a bit more worn down around the general area of the village. Once you get out there, though, you do see the dead spirit, and Jesus fucking Christ, look at that thing.
Alice takes one last look at Lilac. God damn it, Bobby!
Just look over. What?
I am suppressing my desires right now.
It's a spirit of death. It's obviously been affected by this area, so we're going to have to do a little get of Fenris submission. I'll cleanse it. But first, we got to learn who is its master.
Do your thing, I'll back you up.
Walks over, ascends into Krynos. Basically, Lily is now the fucking dragon Krynos, which looks fucking terrifying. And, whatever Alice thinks of fucking weird draconic spikes sticking out of Lily's back as she's ascending into the war form. She wanders up, and the death spirit kind of turns and looks at you, Alice, as well, like, right in the has this weird creepy jittering sound, like makes a weird sound. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Alice's furry face. I couldn't have picked a better wolf face claim. I really fucking couldn't have.
Stare. Fucking deadpan stare. Lily starts fucking bellowing. And this weird, horrific screeching sound, and then she'll look back at Alice. Make yourself look big.
Alice goes from Hispo to Krynos, the biggest she could possibly be. And then tries to look bigger by puffing out her fur. And it's a winter coat, too.
Give me that intimidation check.
What's the base stat you want for it?
I would say charisma.
Okay. 4.
Oh yeah, no,
It's not a Howl of the Dread Wolf, so nothing's popping, but 4.
I mean, this thing hisses and bellows, and then you can just hear Lily going, "Yes, yes." When I tell you, just turn and look back. When I say I'm going to taunt it a bit, then we're going to beat the fuck out of it till it kneels. Okay?
I'll try not to kill it.
Don't. She turns suddenly very commandingly. It's probably odd because Lily's normally, like, again, she's weird and all, but this is very just that she kind of wriggles up. Don't kill it, Alice. I need it.
Okay, then I'll grab it, because if I hit it and it just goes down,
Grab it and throw it.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Make it kneel. Make it look you in the eye first.
Okay.
Go on.
All right, I'll go. This is me going over there. Okay. So I guess we're rolling initiative. I don't know what's going on.
Roll your initiative. Yeah, I'll roll the initiative for the death spirit. Yeah, no, Lily's gonna observe first. Oh Jesus, this thing didn't do well.
Cool. I'm activating Shield of Rage, by the way.
Oh Jesus. Oh, no. No.
I'm probably going first.
I imagine you are, yes. 22.
All right.
So yes, Alice, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grapple it like she told me to.
All right. Roll me your strength roll. I'll roll this thing's dex the strength roll I gotta roll. Oh, it's not the worst dice.
I've got 5 going for me.
1, 2, 3, 4. You just get it. It's a slippery thing. Starts trying to gnash its teeth at you, but you get this firm, like, hold.
Oh, that's right. I have Iron Grip as a strength specialty.
Yeah,
Make that
you do.
6.
Yeah, you do, buddy. It tries to gnash it like and bite, but you've got this firm, like, kind of hits into your chest.
Now it's time for the choking and the eye contact.
Give me a strength intimidation check. You will need hands on throat. Somewhere Zori just vibrates like yes. Give me a strength intimidation check. Let's see how you do first.
Okay. Not the worst.
No, it's
1,
not actually.
2, I want to say 5.
Okay. How are you intimidating this thing then? How are you intimidating a
All right.
spirit of death?
Oh, that part is actually easy. So she has it in hand. She is controlling the grapple. Not only can she force eye contact, but with her oddly thumbed wolf hands, can force its jaw shut, removing its current means of trying to defend itself. And much like any animal, you force it to the ground, you make eye contact while you loom over it, and snarl.
Yeah, so she starts snarling, and as it begins to slowly go down, like it making this wild thrashing noise, because even the spirit is like, oh God, you know what I mean? Lily begins to like vibrate over. I mean, she slithers over. It's weird to see a Krynos almost semi-slither off the ground. You know what I mean? It's fun. Even Alistair, like, Lily, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Wait,
Um,
this wasn't the deal. This wasn't the deal.
so Lily kind of slithers up, and she'll whisper into your ear. Now say the words to it.
Alice is trying to interpret what the fuck that means.
She whispers again, and when she whispers, her tongue is by that long kind of slithery draconic tongue. Say the words of the Dreadwolf to it, Alice. Make it known who it serves.
By blood, iron, and bone, we rule the North.
So roll me another charisma intimidation. This time your Howl of the Dreadwolf specialty will kick in.
Yay!
And include your purebreed on that.
Yay! Yes, it's scared.
Oh!
It's the most scared it's ever been in its fucking life.
Fuck.
That's 10 successes.
Hold on, I need to this needs to
Screenshot
be
that
known
shit.
to the world. Hold on, I'm putting this in the fucking thing so watchers can see.
Wow.
Look at that fucking shit. Look at it. Just look at how unseemly that roll is. Know in your heart.
10 successes. I was not ready for 10. Okay. So what happens next is, with 10 successes, I mean, this thing starts shitting Gnosis. Like, it shits itself. And it shits itself in Gnosis. It shits some of its essence off. Alice, you get your Gnosis pool back. But it starts wailing and making these horrific cries of, like, if it's almost like, in the most tragic of ironies, a death spirit does not want to be. It's almost afraid like you are the final antithesis of its being. And Lily creeps over and rolls her Gnosis. Ooh, she doesn't get it yet, but she growls. And this thing seems to shudder and shake a bit more as Lily then caresses it and looks into Alice's eyes. Tell it who is it's going to serve, Alice. Speak to it. It can understand you.
You serve the Dread Wolf now, spirit.
Tell it what the Dreadwolf does to those who betray him.
He is the hunter. He is the fangs in the darkness. He is the fear before the moment of death. And should you betray his will, it will find you.
Turn Moses again. Oh Jesus! So when you say it will find you, Lily grabs the thing by the side of the head and begins to press, wrapping around the small tip of her dagger into its mouth. And this thing, I mean, Alice, you're holding it and you get to watch this thing literally dissolve from your hands into the dagger. As out of the corner of your ear, you do hear this thunderous howl echo all around you and Lily. This rumbling. As you watch this literally thing the dagger shakes and extends into this weird kind of bone-crafted blackness. As Lily just looks into Alice's eyes. By blood, bone, and iron, we rule the North. And you are mine.
There's a lot of ways Alice can interpret this.
She holds up the dagger and smiles.
I understand.
Stab the leech with this. And watch what happens next. Or save it for the mother. She licks her lips. That would be really fun to see a dragon weep to a wolf's jaw.
Alice nods and now possesses the scariest dagger she's ever had.
It will only work once. Make sure you do it good. Don't miss.
I understand.
She starts to fucking walk past and go, "Oh, Alice,
Yeah.
if anyone asks, we cleansed the area." She licks her lips and starts walking back towards the village.
And Alice, like, is just kind of following her, like, did I just get put in a pack? Is that what just fucking happened?
Lily will, out of curiosity, she reaches over to some of the water spirits and just idly plucks one on her shoulder, and it seems contented, actually, oddly, for such a creep like Lily. But they seem happy with her, kind of nuzzle her cheek as she's walking back. And she'll say, "The water spirits will provide some healing. I will see if I can fashion some Gaia's breaths with their aid. But now we have our prize. I'll meet you in the village."
So if we survive, do I live in the house now?
Stares at you. Whatever do you mean?
Well, you said I was yours and you're the alpha of a pack. There's a certain amount of...
Oh, I wasn't talking about you yet.
Oh, okay. But...
Starts walking, with the water spirits. She gives you the same kind of eerie look that Maria does, that same, like, intense, creepy, rousing stare.
Alice, sexually confused Alice waddles her way along. A lot of thoughts on the brain.
And, you sit with Lily for a bit, and she weaves, and she comes back with at least 3 extra guys' breath, and eventually you come back. Charlotte,
Uh-huh.
you join up with the fucking brood, the bookmaster himself.
Yay.
He's, watching around, standing guard. He sees you waddling the fuck over.
I have the most majestic of waddles.
Hello.
Hey.
I need you for something.
Okay.
You start walking into the woods.
Just kind of follows along. Doesn't even fucking ask, really.
He walks along the water and eventually kneels by what looks to be a sewer grate.
Oh.
Can you collapse that?
The whole thing down there?
Or leave something there?
How far did this run?
Very deep. From what Erica and I discovered, this could be one of the tunnel entrances.
I can try to rig something up. I'll have to go rooting through the houses, see if I can... Well, more importantly, I need something that will blow, something unstable. It's not like I brought C4 with me.
I'm saying rig it enough so it delays whatever's trying to come in even. Maybe even put some of your wire down.
That I can do. The fun part of laying wire, though, is that I will have to go in there to put it down. So...
Do you want to risk it?
Yeah, just watch my ass.
Nods. He's in Glabro, so you just hear the poof of the
Oh.
gate.
Shit. Let me go get the wire. Holy fuck. And yeah, she will do a mad fucking scramble back for all the all that copper wire, because she only had to use a couple small pieces for the generator. So she is going to grab all the leftover cable, wire, etc. that she hasn't already needed. Make sure she leave a length of it to the grate so she doesn't end up running short. And then, yeah, we'll pull out that Swiss Army knife and hop in. Probably glancing down before she goes, like, oh god, how hard am I going to cry when I hit the ground?
You will be fine. Just concentrate on the objective.
Gotcha.
He ties a rope around your waist.
Yeah, she's... fuck it. It's first scene. She's just going to blow resist pain, because otherwise everything's going to hurt.
You climb down, I'm assuming? Or jump
Oh,
down?
yeah. Yeah, she'll, once she's got a rope around her, yeah, she'll have him help lower her in.
When you do, you can kind of see long, narrow corridors, and what you see down at the furthest end is what looks to be that, really.
All the
Bits of
hairs
water
on her
rush.
body go upright.
Bits of water rush through as well, you can hear it.
Oh, really? Just kind of glance around. Water on the floor? Or under
Yep.
grates?
Under grates and on the floor.
How much of that gasoline am I going to need to keep that generator running, like, if I kick it up as needed, as opposed to leaving it that way?
Higher located.
I hate this game! Shit. High. Let's go high.
You need all of it.
Fuck. Are there a bunch of, like, fucking forgotten crates and torches and shit around here, too?
Yeah, there is. Although the torch is out, though, but it's not actually lighted.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's dark as shit. But
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see the crate.
She'll kind of take 1 second pause to, like, rifle through to see if there's anything that has, like, refills for lamp oil or whatever kind of pitch they've got on the end of these torches.
Hello, Katie.
Low this time?
You lucky son of a bitch. There is actually fluid, yes.
There we go. Because that shit'll float. So she will pull that stuff and stick it right under the mouth because she doesn't want to walk in it right now. But yeah, she'll start wiring up. Take the wire down into the water and start running it however far. Like, how many directions is this splaying out in front of her?
2. One center, one to the left. Like one straight ahead and one to your left.
All right. She will She will is Leaf staying up at the mouth of it?
Yeah, he's looking down, like he's literally looking down at you.
She's going to take the rope around her waist and initially put it around that crate, because if she has to make a quick escape, she wants to be able to run straight for the rope and not have to stop for this shit, and just kind of make a gesture like, get this stuff up there, I can pour it back down once I'm out.
He starts hefting.
And yeah, she'll hover there under it for the moment, just in case something really wild goes off during this process.
Mm-hmm.
And once the rope is free to be tossed back down so she has something to run back to... Actually, how long a rope is it?
It's not the longest, but it's enough. Like, if you're going to be pulled up, you're going to feel that rope burn. All I'm going to say.
It's more like, can she get as far down these tunnels as this wire will allow her to go with the rope still on, or is she going to have to leave it there to get full distance?
You're not quite sure, actually. You reckon you could, but it'll be a tight squeeze on your chest.
Okay, fuck it. This is what resist pain is for, right? Ugh. Yeah, once the rope's back down, she will hitch it back around herself and just say, I'll give 2 tugs if I'm dying. And start laying the wire, at least to the point where the thing splits, and then we'll cut the remainder in half so she can go down each way.
So
twist it together.
Which way are you going first?
Which way is the main thoroughfare and which is like a side bit?
Left side is the side bit, and straight ahead is the main thoroughfare.
Okay. Side bit first. She'll kind of pitch the other roughly in the right direction and start wading the other way. Just kind of making sure it's laying out and not coiling back on itself, like catching it on things here and there to make sure it doesn't coil itself back up.
What you see is more or less similar to what you see in the picture. It looks like some sort of old either storeroom, perhaps dungeon. You're not quite sure, but it just looks old. There's not fleshy bits on the wall, just like old stone that's been chipped away by waves of water.
How high are the water lines in this place? Like, how high do they go?
Some of them have come up to the very, the top of past the torch in the picture, up to the very kind of, up to there at points.
She'll take note of it. But yeah, for the moment, we'll just focus on trying to keep an eye and ear on what's going on around her while tucking the wire up under, like, submerged crates, stones, whatever, winding it around a bit of bar, just making sure that it won't undo her work once she finishes.
You just hear the rushing of water for now. You know what I mean? Like weird drippy drones. You probably hear the sound of rats as well. You know that type of shit.
Rats happen. We don't have to like it, but it's a reality. Yeah, she'll just lay as much of that half of the remaining length as she can get down there, glancing, anytime she bypasses a door, pausing to glance before moving onward.
No, you don't see anything. It's just kind of like you reckon, like it's more smaller. The tunnel is getting narrower, essentially.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep going until she runs out of wire. We'll tuck the end, and then try to backtrack to the split.
So you can do that. You start backtracking, and I'm assuming you're heading towards the center bit.
Yeah, heading towards where she originally had to like split it and wind them together. So like right between the 2 doorways.
Okay, so as you start to head up, I'm assuming you start heading around. Charlotte, it's a strange sensation, right? Because you're doing your shit, and it's relatively quiet. The rushing water happens, and the sound of rats emerge, and you eventually hear this in the back of your head.
She freezes, glancing around.
Nope,
Because I'm
nothing.
not sure she can really distinguish between in her head and not in her head right now.
Oh, it's like it's a pack link.
I know that it technically doesn't work like this, but when she gets that kind of fucking in her brain tingle with the sigh, is going to try to do what she does in a pack link when she wants to be left alone and try to kind of shutter it. I realize that I don't know how that'll feel from her
I know
end.
what you're doing. I
But,
know
you
what
know.
you're doing. I got this. You start, trying to I'm gonna just shut you out, and you eventually hear this really thick, I mean deep Nordic, speech. You know what I mean? Like you've heard Leaf speak like that. You know what I mean? It's deep and thick, powerful. You know what I mean? And then there's a silence, and then you just hear, "Must you make me speak this infernal language?"
She will very tentatively, because this is in her head, not in her vicinity, start moving again to lay that second line and shrug as she does so. I'm not making you do anything.
You have not presented yourself for hospitality on my domain.
There's a pause, a very thoughtful pause, as she seriously considers this. My apologies, but I don't know what passes for proper greeting to you. She continues laying the wire as she's doing it, but she did actually, no shit, freeze up for a second, wait a minute, what?
Of course you don't. You are but a child. You do not know of how the time comes before. But I thought your elders would have taught you better. But it does no matter. The time for hospitality is past.
And I suppose the best I can do is apologize for the insult in failing to do so.
Your blood will do suffice enough.
Then why talk to me?
I wanted to know your voice. I do like blonde. So much of a refreshing color to change your face into.
No, someone's already worn that dress.
Huh. Not like I will. Besides, you'll be better off. Transformed.
How much of the fucking line does she still have left to go? Because she's... this is getting not comfortable.
You're near the end. Besides... Did you like my painting?
I can appreciate craftsmanship, but I would rather it had stayed two-dimensional.
You can appreciate craftsmanship. Liar. That's when the voice ends.
Oh, very nice.
And it says in this weird, Hiss. Did you notice the water levels are starting to rise?
Yep, she's gonna tuck whatever point she's at and start hauling. Is Leaf keeping like basically tucking up the slack as it goes? Or is it going
Leaf
slack?
now. Leaf is yanking you, but it's slow, man. Like he's, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean she hasn't really given him the cue. It's more a matter of can I even give the yank if the rope goes slack?
Yeah, you can. That's what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
You're just slow. But it's a slow process. That water is just bubble, 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 bubble. You know what I mean?
The shit thing to say to people who make stuff. God fucking. Oh man, drowning would suck so bad.
Leaf gives another
Running.
yank, and you kind of get yanked up, you know. When you do though, the water kind of reaches up to your waist. You feel like a loose hand just touch your foot.
Nope, foot's going up. Just it's that reflexive. Ma'am, something in the water touched me. Like yoink. Like, "Ugh."
That's Sigrun.
Oh, that's not okay. Oh, that's not okay. Oh, that's not okay. Like she is reaching up, like grabbing a hold of the rope, since I imagine she's kind of suspended at this point,
Yep.
trying to haul herself to like make a difference. Like, oh no, 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 no.
As
no.
the water kind of reaches up to where you see the point where it reached up, all the bodies in the water are Sigrun now.
Oh, great. It's either in my head or there's multiple Sigrins. That's fine. That's totally not even remotely fine.
They all make the same scream she did as they stretch out their hand.
She just latches onto the rope and kind of screws her eyes shut.
Eventually, you kind of get like you probably land right into Leaf's chest.
He now has an armful of soggy Charlotte with her eyes shut.
Closes the grate back over really quickly.
Oh, that was shitty. But the grate clunks. She opens her eyes and kind of glances back down.
The water back down.
No more hands.
Oh, you can still see the hands just slowly retracting downwards.
Oh, that's really fucked up.
You okay?
I'm not happy, but I'm. You know, she kind of like picks up her foot and checks. Yeah, I'm okay.
You're hurt. Oh.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Kind of shook up, but okay.
Come
yeah.
on.
Just nodding, following.
And you eventually all make it back to the center area. As Alice and Lily are back, and Charlotte and Leaf are back. Although Alice, you know, Charlotte is distinctively wet.
Alice blinks.
And Runefur will say, "All right, everyone, good work." You'll look up at the sky. It'll be time soon. Whatever peace you want to make with your gods, whatever drinks you want to have with friends, make them. This is a risky move we're going to take. Some of you might die, we all might die, but we're going to make them fear us by the end. And he spends a point of his own willpower, and everyone get the free willpower. Yay!
Yay!
And he will go and sit very quietly on his own, oddly, while all the rest of the Drake's company and featuring others are sitting down. What are you guys doing in the lull before we kick off this climactic scene?
Charlotte.
Just glance over.
I just wanted to say, no matter what happens, win, lose, draw, you're my best friend.
There's a startled blink. And another startled blink. What form is Allison?
She's still in Krynos because she doesn't want to lose her razor claws.
That is fine. Yeah, Charlotte will actually take a second and actually walk over and kind of like tug her down to hug her around her giant fluffy neck. Thank you. Like, give her a good squeeze. Because Krynos' neck can take more than her weight at current.
Yeah, she could stand back up and nothing would happen.
Yeah, Charlotte would fall over. That's pretty much what would happen. She'd eventually just dangle and fall off. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm not completely neurotic by the time we start this, so I don't know what your plan is.
I'm gonna do the thing where my skin gets real fucking thick and not do the thing where my teeth and claws become ice. Cause it's nice, but it's a little bit extra. And I got limited reserves, and I think I'm gonna think about my girlfriend. And I'll think about mostly steak and whiskey at that point, just things that make me happy. So it's steak, booze, and pussy. And try not to think about anything too complicated right now because I got to get in that zone where I'm just doing violence.
Okay.
And then when I'm in the zone, you know I'm not that personable. So,
Thanks.
but before I got to that zone, I just wanted you to know that I don't think we'd be great pack mates, but as friends, you are the best friend that I have in the world. And I didn't want that to be uncertain between us.
I needed to hear it. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, bright side, if we both survive, I'd say we've gotten a crash course now to deal with vampires, and we can deal with that other vampire.
Yeah, I hope so.
Really
Good.
fucking hate these things. They are nothing like the Anne Rice books. What? I read books in high school.
I'm gonna try to figure my shit out, but thank you for the laugh too. I needed that even more.
Oh, shut up, Louis.
Yeah, she will give Alice at the very least another good pat on the chest, but truth be told, she'll probably wander to find wherever Leaf has gone off to, just to ask if she can sit near him, whatever he needs to do himself. Just ask if she can be close by.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Where are we now? There we are. What you do? Okay.
Damn it, don't do that.
So you come over the Leaf.
Please.
As Leaf is sitting there sharpening whatever blades he has. He's in Krynos as well. You can see you can hear the you know what I mean? The standard sound of fucking razor claws going off. Lily too, and Eric. Maria's, applying woad to her, applying road to Lily, applying road to Eric, and applying road to Leaf.
Yep, she will awkward her way over there. More likely than not coming up beside Leaf.
Leaf will look over.
Can I just
Is there something wrong?
No, just need to get my head on straight. Can I sit over here with you?
Sure. I have Don't see why not.
And yeah, she honest to God, all she wants to do is sit next to him. It fucking helps her get her shit together. So given the opportunity, if she's done everything else she can possibly do, she doesn't have a bunch of crazy gifts that need time to put together. So I mean, even if he's in Krynos, she'll just stay in Hamid, at least for now, at least until they're about to all head out. Just hunker
So
down next to him.
as the night is coming, you'll actually see the old man, the old fella. He goes toward the center of the electric fences. Now I'll just get him for you now. Barely able to stand. Runfer helps him. Um, and sits right at the right in like just on the outside of the barrier. I don't know how you guys are going to react to that because he just sits there, you know, in Hamid. As rain is slowly beginning to drip down.
She just kind of watches very sedately, very morosely, even because she understands what's about to happen. When it starts raining, she just kind of looks up at the sky like, you really got to be like this. You got to make it even worse.
He wraps himself up in this really old looking armor. Like, you know what I mean? This looks like it's seen countless raids. You know what I mean? Patches. Takes off the cap and his hair is long-ish now. It probably was once a mighty mane, but, you know, time and age. He stands up to his fullest height. There's room for pats him on the back and heads back, and he'll turn him back and nod. He'll just start walking into the woods.
Well, that's about where Charlotte's finally going to take up Krynos because things are about to happen.
I mean, do you have any reaction to that, or?
Honestly, for the most part, she's staring, though she'll glance back over at Leaf since he's right next to her.
He's in a rune. He is dying. What better way to lure the enemy to us than provoke a challenge for all of us? And to die, reach home, and see his family with honor. Wouldn't you want that if you could?
I guess I would. Kind of glances after again. You at least actually get to fight it.
He will try. And that is enough. Gaia does not ask us to win. She asks us for our sacrifice and the willing to do that. Even when all hope is lost. We Fenrir know this best.
You do.
And you do actually hear a Krynos roar go off, you know, a big thunderous one that probably would have sounded terrifying older, but it still got that same weight to it, but it's more of this one last, you know what I mean?
It's definitely that more staggered final howl. It's still massive, though. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, the whole time this is happening, she's probably going to have her eyes and ears pitched that way. Because it's the closest she can do to paying respects to the whole thing that's happening.
How's Alice reacting to all this? I'm just curious.
As I imagine everybody's starting to get in position at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Alice is out there, like in a rune, just out there ready to take it. Probably wherever her eyes want her, and if not, whatever seems like the best position to be in for her situation.
You can decide which group you're going with. You can either go with these boyos or this gang.
We're gonna hang out with Creepin' Jenny and the Water Wingers.
Creepin' Jenny and the Water Wingers. That's such an apt name. So okay, you take up position with the gang. Charlotte, where are you going? Before I get back to Alice.
What exactly is the plan as far as how they're split up?
Well, this thing is going to come through the fence. These guys are going to run at it, try and bait it around. Helga's going to try to take a shot at it, and whoever else wants to use the crossbow can. You guys are essentially going to follow suit. It's essentially bring it down. If there's any additional reinforcements, you guys make sure that you know what I mean? You're basically working together, essentially.
Honestly, I think that at least at this point, she is just double checking the anchor for the cable set up to that crossbow, making sure that the generator has been kicked on.
The one more perception technology is Alice. What were you doing before this all kicks off?
As they're standing in the cold rain, listening to this thing's war cries as it starts heading in their direction, the beginning crescendos of the battle sounding out over the plains. Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters and my brothers. Lo, there do I see the line of my people, back to the beginning. They call to me. They bid me take my place among them in the halls of Valhalla, where the brave may live forever.
All right, I'm going to do that just because. Fuck it. That is a bot, Charlotte. You're not fine. All right, Alice. When you do that speech, Thrin echoes this big thunderous howl. Take 4 rage, everybody.
Oh.
That means, Alice, you just, you about to go Super Saiyan, essentially. As you rocket up to 9 rage like fucking that. Just boom!
I don't have the GIF, or I'd be using the GIF as my face right now.
That's basically what happens. Yes, take 4 rage. As you can hear the swooping as the darkened rain comes, and this is what comes over the laneway. 1 on wings, 1 walking. There are 2 of them. Also followed by, because you thought this was going to be easy, didn't you? Running massive zombies coming down the laneway, but that bottlenecks work. They're not over swarming. They're just running full speed. So what are your first reactions, everyone?
I mean, assuming the generator's running and everything's doing what it's supposed to do, get in fucking position.
So you get in position. You all get a bit tense. It's like, fuck. They get closer, they get closer. These 2 are just walking. The one is flying around, hovering. As the zombie horde, Alice, you see them coming right at you, and they just start... This thing starts just going fucking berserk. Like, they climb over and they just start taking damage. You know what I mean? They're just decimated climbing over. You know, it like... So far for now, it's just whatever this electric idea plus with the rain, Jesus Christ, that wall is a kill zone of damage. So I'm going to get you to roll initiative first. So I'll roll for the allies as a collective group. Brothers, the horde. Oh dear. There you go.
That's supposed to be the dragon?
The Draken.
Okay.
I spelled it wrong. I was too busy rushing.
That is totally fine. All right.
All right. So the big one with the wings says in this deep, weird voice, and he's like, you just hear the as he just announces, going, any gods you might need, you should pray. As he just accelerates up into the air, and he shoots down, and I roll. He spends blood, and I roll this. So Alice, he looks like he's coming right at you, right? It's like a superhero slam. He disappears into blood as just blood rains down all over you guys. Just explodes into blood. No damage, but you are all covered. Like you, Charlotte, Maria, your group covered in blood. And he is nowhere to be seen. And he also has spent blood for another thing. So, Alice, your go. The horde is trying to break through. The fence isn't for now holding. The electricity is making it's doing its fucking good job. Sandra's opening fire from where the building is. You can just hear, but she's not going to enjoy this initiative because, but you can just hear popping off rounds from the top of the building at the horde. You know,
Yeah.
popping off rounds. But yes, what are you doing?
All right, so I can't see the Drakon. He,
Nope.
he just kind of Sam Raimi'd us all.
Yep.
And the Hound isn't here yet because he's walking, meaning that my only real option at the moment, other than trying to give myself kind of a canine shake, is to hit whatever I'm allowed to hit.
You can whittle down some of the horde. It might actually spare the fence and keep you guys from getting overrun. Definitely is an option.
That like logically speaking, that seems to be the thing to do right now. So I'll roll a good old strength brawl for that, and I'll spend 2 rage. All right, reassuring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Oh wait, shit! Forgot razor class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 successes.
All right. That's your damage roll, yes? Or is that your
No,
attack?
That was the attack.
Oh, mother of Jesus. All right. Yeah, roll your damage. Fuck me.
Ten.
All right. I'm going to roll the horde as fucking stamina. This is a big horde, so this is one of their final ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Alice, you make a sizable fucking cover. So the right side of the fence is now a lot more sturdy because, well, Alice starts sweeping in, combined with the electricity and the ferocity of Alice's claws. Yeah, Jesus fuck. Decimated. The horde are going to make a roll collectively. If this gets through, Alice will take some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fence on the left side starts breaking. Alice, it starts holding, but you don't need to take damage yet. But they're getting to the fence slowly, whittling down the numbers as they're doing. But you guys have still got time. The hound emerges, and as you can see him, he's. Ooh, do you know what I mean? You can probably make that noise. Ugh.
Yeah, they're both just fugly.
And he stares. And he's gigantic and terrifying, and he reaches down his hand into the ground, spends some blood, rolls dexterity medicine. Come on, Discord. What the hell? Thanks, Discord. For some reason, Discord's not letting me roll.
You might need to update.
I don't even see where you've typed it in or posted it.
Discord,
Unless it was
what the
this
fuck?
last
Hold
one.
on. There they all are, see? I'll probably it's telling me need to update. Thanks, Discord. I'll do that later. Alright, I'm gonna go with the most recent roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what happens next is when he does so, the things that are fighting onto the left side of the wall, their bones jut out of their body as they start to just left side of the wall is gone. Just, I mean, it shatters. There are sparks fly everywhere. Runeford and his guys like take some whiplash. They're like, ah! And he spends blood, and he just he's not within striking range, but he starts to take a step forward again. Charlotte.
I'm probably not going to get a shot at doing this again during the combat. Is there any chance I could level the rifle at the one dude before I get into the middle of the fucking clinch?
You can try to, yes.
It's worth a shot. A literal shot. And I've got 4 whole bullets that might be really good if I can hit him with them. So I'm going to do the thing where I try for a headshot and cry. Which is 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I have anything else to reduce diff, so may I spend the Gnosis for cyber senses to get a scope back? Unless it already has a scope on it.
It already has a scope on it.
Oh, hot shit. So yeah, I'll at least try to scope it and pop off a round. 1 whole round.
You popping off a round, are you?
I am. Hopefully it diff 7 instead of 8, but come on, Discord, I believe in
I'm gonna
you.
have to roll an R20 because it's dating, so I will roll an R20.
I think I might have to as well. It took my prompt, but has not fed me back a thing. I will just swap over there for quickness and ease.
Being an asshole.
It is. All right, so... Oh, God. Don't do that. 7d10. Crossing my fingers. Oh, that is enough to fucking roll damage.
Hold up.
No. What happened?
Take 2 off of that.
Take 2 off of the shot?
Yep.
I mean, I only had 1 success.
Oh. Which one are you shooting at? I'm assuming the hound, right?
Yeah.
He sidesteps.
Wait.
He takes a step to the side.
Oh. He just dodged a fucking bullet. What an asshole.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 2 rage.
Okay, the allies. Oh, for them. We'll start off with Thren. We'll start off with Maria. Hot diggity Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for both Charlotte and Alice, to try and hit the Drakon with your claws, you get an additional minus. Not the Drakon, the Hound. You both get a -1 difficulty. She uses. I can't remember what hound it is. I was using it the other day. To reduce the difficulty to hit this thing. Call the hunt.
Is this specifically for claws?
Specifically for claws, yes.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
And then you will all, yeah, we'll do that for the allies for the minute. Now we start about celerity and fucking rage rounds. This is where shit gets funny. I'm gonna roll a d10.
I don't like this game.
You really shouldn't like this game. What's about to happen next? So, Charlotte,
Yes.
you know the way you got soaked with blood, right?
Uh-huh.
You feel hands at the back. What form are you in? Krynos, I'm assuming?
Thankfully.
There.
Hmm?
He lifted the Drakon emerges out of the blood, like just comes up whole, and you're in the air with him.
Oh. 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 That's bad. What is he hitching onto me by? Like, what am I...
The sides of your head.
Like, with his hands?
Yeah.
Oh. That seems
You are
fine.
dangling.
By
Give me
my
a strength
head.
check. Give me a strength check to hold on to that rifle. Difficulty 8 because of the jerk.
Son of a bitch. I mean, at least my strength right now is good, but... Oh, thank God, yes. I hold on to it.
Oh, look, Discord's back.
is
Yes. But yes, you hold on to it.
Yeah, hold on to it. I hella hold on to it. I like 3 successes.
That's fine.
Hold on to it.
That is completely fine. Alice!
I'm sad.
Discord's not back up for me.
That's okay. Just use the roll 20.
Okay. So the hound's there now, right?
I mean, he's just at the edge of the fence, not through it yet, not within striking distance. And Charlotte's in the air. And Charlotte's in the air.
I mean, I can't do anything about that from here on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not actually Goku.
Not yet.
So... Oh boy. So that kind of narrows my options because not Goku, nor do I have. Wouldn't that be a hair's leap?
I mean, you could try vault it. The left side of the fence is down. You could try to move it to striking range.
Would that take up my whole turn?
It would take up this rage action, yeah. Or you could try and jump it, which will put you in striking distance.
I'd have to split my dice pool for that, though, right?
Yeah, you would, yeah.
I've already seen how these boys tango. Not worth it. I'm gonna have to tango with this guy, so it is worth chewing up this action, sadly, to just get into where I can be in with him.
All right. You fucking, take the initiative. Go forward. The Horde don't have rage. The Hound has celerity. The Hound sees you coming, running at him. Rolls dexterity medicine. Let's see if it actually works in Discord first.
I can't even see the rolls in Discord.
Oh, but then I will roll it in R20 to keep it fair for you, because fuck that. I'll keep it fair. I want you to see my rolls. Okay, it's actually ironically the same number of successes. So what will happen is, Alice, he will start walking towards you really fucking eerily, calmly. You're like, why are all these motherfuckers so fucking calm? As you come up to him, he punches you. So what happens next, Alice? He will roll to hit. He hits you. I need you to auto soak 3 lethal straight away.
Okay.
And your 2 hands, that's 1, 2, face is 3, knees are 4, and foot is 5.
Soaked.
Okay, you soak the damage. However, I'm going to roll a d5.
Okay.
Discord's fucked itself. I forgot to roll on that. I cannot roll a d5, so I'll roll a d4 and take 1 out. Okay. Alice, you are +1 to hit him, because when he punches you, he catches you in the face, and part of the skin of your left eye grows over the side of your, grows over your eye. Just bam! And you just feel the flesh just scrunch in.
I'll figure out how to Photoshop in the eye patch later. Okay. And I assume I have the one-eyed flaw, which will put me in an even higher diff to do all kinds of shit.
Actually, no, because you soak the damage. You can just remove it. But for the battle, you're temporarily blind.
Like entirely blind.
No, temporarily in one eye blind. Like, unless you dig your claws into your face and rip the flesh off itself, you are blind. Because you soak
Okay.
the damage, it's not permanent.
Cool.
This is not proper flesh crafting. This is, I'm delaying you. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
He hasn't had time to properly flesh craft you yet.
All right. Well, that happened.
Charlotte, hey buddy, roll me your strength roll.
Oh, I don't wanna.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you really fucking do. You really do. Roll me your strength roll. Roll it.
I'm rolling it.
Roll in R20 because Discord's being a bitch and Bob can't see Discord. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 auto successes from potence. Stay where you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Allies. Ruined fur. You a ballsy. Daredevil, that's 1, 2, 3 successes. So, Charlotte. Okay,
Yes.
he will throw. Who's he gonna throw? Oh yeah. So, Charlotte, Runeford sees you in peril, picks up Helga, throws her. Now, unfortunately, you're gonna have to soak Helga's stamina.
You know
Krynos.
what? I'm game for this.
Why do I keep rolling in Discord? I keep fucking doing that.
Have it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal.
Ooh.
But the vampire has to soak it too.
Oh dear. That's
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
I have to rage heal.
You soaked 1, didn't you?
Yeah, I started this battle on 3 ag.
I thought I healed you. Yeah, I said I healed you at the end of the battle.
Oh, okay. Well then I
Yeah.
am okay.
No, I said
thought
I said no, I said I'd healed you. People had healed you after that. I even gave you Guy's breath. I even remember
Okay.
saying that.
I'm
You were
a
wrong.
dumbass then, and I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but now I'm on 4 lethal.
Jesus.
I was scared. On the bright side, my rage is really high right now. Would have been a lot of dice.
Besides, Rumford wasn't deciding to kill you. It's just it sucks up the damage. But anyway, no, I actually healed you all at the end of the battle. Ironically.
Okay.
But
Fabulous.
yes,
I take 4 lethal. Like a chump.
he will try hold on to you. He's at a much higher difficulty now because he got hit with a Krynos. He gets not enough. Charlotte, I need you now to soak me another 3 lethal because of the fall.
Okay.
Ow. That's a broken leg, probably nearly.
I mean, I'm at crippled, so yes. That is definitely at the very least a broken leg. She hits the ground and she hits it bad. She like lands on her back or something. It's not good.
So yeah, he takes a nasty thing as Helga lands rolling. You know, and you are free. Helga got a couple of stabs in, but this thing is still flying around. It did barely took any damage. That is the allies thing. Second rage actions.
All right, that's me again. I didn't really get a chance to dodge this guy, so I can actually try to hit him now. That's cool. So I'll try to hit him, which, thanks to some other things that happened, is a diff 5 and not diff 4. I know, sad, right? So diff 5, rolling the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that much for her celerity? One. So yours was at 5. I keep rolling in Discord. Sorry, I keep doing
I'll
that. I'm
just
gonna reroll.
go with it for this moment. I'm
No, I'm
trying to
gonna
fix
reroll
my
first.
Discord problem.
I will reroll in the interest of fairness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much did you get?
6.
Just get one. Get one shot in.
All right, cool. Oh, thanks for welcoming me back, Discord. Thanks, Discord. Thanks. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now let me try to do this in Discord properly. And it looks like everything's up to date for me and great. Thank you for bearing with me at the time. Okay, so my base is what you're telling me. So my base is what I will roll.
Yep, base plus your like additional damage and shit.
But
Claws and all that.
I only yeah. I already like folded that into my base. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Six. Okay, he does have fortitude, however. These boys don't play. Which sucks one of it though. So you do 5 ag.
Yeah, like he does that creepy flesh thing to me, and then just wham!
Wham! That's out a snarl. Yeah, you smack him for 6. I forgot to do the Dragon Control. I'll do his at the end anyway. The Hordes, they don't have a rage action. He's going to return fire, spending a willpower. And this time he's going to play. He's got a much higher pool than the Draken does for this. Roll me your strength brawl there, Alice.
Okay, I only have to beat 1,000,000 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because of potence.
Okay, cool. I don't suppose it would matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He grapples. He just suddenly vroops around you like a fucking eel. He applies damage.
Okay.
That. Oh yeah, his auto. It gets auto success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lethal.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still take 2 lethal.
Yeah, so when he envelops in you and squeezes, you can feel the jutted spikes of his weird flesh just in you, and you're like, ugh! You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Charlotte, pain.
I have it.
If you didn't have resist pain.
I do have resist pain active, but I still appreciate that my body is broken right now.
Yep, you ain't looking good.
I'm not, but this is a rage action and I couldn't heal if I wanted to. So I'm going to do something really ridiculous from where I'm. You know, most people go prone for sniper shots anyways. That's fine. I'm going to try to peg this fucker before he tears Alice in half. Because the fuck else am I going to do? Oh, God. Check my pools. Because I'm scared and I hurt. Ugh.
Keep in mind of a botch, though. This could go bad.
Could. I've got -1 diff.
Are you aiming? And what are you trying to do? Are you clawing or shooting, or what are you doing?
I mean, all I can really do from where I've dropped is probably shoot.
Are you aiming?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
So it would be +2 diff for that, -1 diff for the fucking scope.
Yes.
Oh, God, please. If I could ever spend willpower on a thing, this is when I would do it.
Hold it.
It's not a botch.
Actually,
It's 2 successes.
It is 2 successes.
Oh, thank God for the scope.
Proceed.
Okay, do I need to know anything about the ammo that I was given?
It'll be in the base damage for the sniper rifle is 8. Add TAC 2 onto that.
Jesus Christ. So, and then
However,
1 roll over.
This is lethal, so his actual horrid form stamina comes into play.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to peg a guy in the back of the head. That's all I got. I'm not gonna do a very good job. That's 3 successes, 3 damage. All that.
Soaked.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Maybe I can
it goes
annoy
to
him a little.
I mean, he's focused on Alice at the minute, but like half of his head explodes, but he just keeps coming.
Oh.
Like, Alice can see the bone and everything in there.
Well, damn.
Charlotte, allies. Fucking Eric's gonna roll in. And he is going to take a full defensive action over Charlotte. Leaf is going to do the same. Lily is going to try and get Alice out of the grapple, so she's going to do a tackle. She gets 3 successes. She can roll his athletics and that many. And there's he's still standing. Lily. Yeah. It breaks the grapple, Alice. Lily kind of shoulder checks him and knocks him back. Keeping on his feet, but you keep on your feet too, and she does, but basically you're out of the grapple.
That's good.
And that is the allies, and we'll do the Draken for this round because I forgot to do him here. So this is his second action. Eeny, meeny, miny. Yeah. He swoops down. Thrin gets battered into the electric fence. He's going to take jag. 3. As Thrin lands on it, the barbed wire cuts into his skin. And he soaks 3 of the 5 ag. But he's stuck there. He's been literally fucking electrocuted. And it's the top of the round again, so the Draken gets another shove at somebody. Roll 10 for him. Let's see who I go for. 2. Beautiful. Swoops in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alice, he is coming right at you if you have a rage action to dodge.
No, all my stuff was spent.
That's cool. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He does not have as much potence as the Hound. That's his base strength. 2 for claws. And then plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lethal.
Okay. 1, 2,
Soaked.
3, 4, 5.
Soaked. I can already tell.
Fuck.
Soaked. Alice legendary stamina rolls. Here we go, boys. Soaked. You are completely fine. He just swoops over, does a slash, which normally would disembowel someone, but Alice is built like a fucking German tank. So nah, good. That is, I think, it's Alice's go now as he swoops away. You have the fucking Hound right in front of you.
Okay.
Oh no, actually nobody actually did spend for 3 rage range irons. So
Nah.
oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hound didn't. He wasted his. And none of the allies did. So we're actually back to the top of the initiative. Well, I'm going to roll an event. High or low, people?
I don't wanna.
Fine, I'll take responsibility. Hi. Thanks, Dice.
I'm going to roll that again because that's so fucking inconsistent.
I hate it when it does that.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, no, that's lower. All right, Thrin. All right, big guy.
Gonna roll my regen now.
Thrin is dead. You didn't soak enough.
What? But
Yep. He fries. And Thrin just, stops twitching.
oh god, he doesn't make the rage heal or anything.
He soaked some of it, but he needed to heal one more.
Oh, Thrin.
Is down. So now it is. You can. When I get to your turn, I'll let you. You can roll your heal. You did. The Draken again is going to swoop. And blood for celerity. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know what he's hitting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how I'm doing. He bites the side of Maria's shoulder. She takes 2 ag and she yelps and kind of ducks onto the ground. He swoops overhead. Alice.
okay, rolling regen first off. Get it. Now blowing through rage and continuing my battle with the Hound.
Yep.
Okay, so 9 minus 2, 7 successes.
Oh,
wait,
shit,
8.
okay.
Sorry, 8. Popping 10.
Lovely. He's gonna spend his blood, and he's gonna try definitely Gurn out of the way of that because you could probably kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take 3 off of that. You have 3 left remainder over, and roll your damage.
Yeah, let me try to do math again. So take 3 off. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Sorry. I don't know. I confused myself really quickly for a second there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh shit, you might get him. Oh shit. This is fortitude. How'd you get him?
So the Hound has shown a lot of aptitude for stepping to the side when things are coming at him. Like it's a lot of like moving left or moving right, but he seems to have displayed kind of a very stiff frame when it comes to blows coming from any other direction. So Alice takes advantage of that and kind of pump fakes him on one side and then comes from the high diagonal on the other, and he literally moves right into her claws as she comes in through the lats and out the chest.
Beautiful. So when you do that, he just poof. There's kind of look of shock on his face. He just explodes into ash. It's kind of the shocked expression as he like momentarily morphs into this young blonde-haired man, but then just suddenly just explodes perfectly into ash. The Horde. One, two, three, 4, 5. Took me 5 lethal, Alice. Charlotte, because Eric and Leaf took a full defensive action, they're going to take the damage instead. Leaf. So, boss. So Alice took me 5 lethals. The Horde is wailing on top of you guys. And Eric. Yeah, Eric took 2 of that. You took 2.
I get my lethal back because 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get my 1 lethal back again.
So Eric takes a nasty hit, but Leaf is just bosses it. But Charlotte, you don't take any damage because they literally covered you. The Hound is dead. Charlotte.
Okay. The regen's kicking in. Charlotte's probably just trying to get off the ground at this point. Like right up between the two guys because she's still pretty fucking rough, but trying to assess where the Draken went and probably trying to assess whether or not they can get to that fucking net to pitch it on him. Because if they can catch him, that'll make things a lot easier.
The net is across the courtyard, and you are hurt at the minute.
Yeah. She will, admittedly, at the moment, just kind of utter the thought aloud. Because, yeah, she can't make that run. So, yeah, while she's sandwiched between Leaf and Eric, she's just going to be like, if we can get to the net and get him tethered, we would have a lot easier time bringing the other one down. But it's way the fuck over there. Like, points with her nose, not with a hand. She doesn't want to give an overt gesture.
Is that all you're doing?
Honestly, I'm not sure what else I can do. Do I have a guy's breath?
No.
Okay.
Because no, you don't.
Okay. I didn't think so. Let me quickly reassess my fucking situation here for a second, because I don't think I have anything else useful I can blow besides rage.
Make your decision, Katie.
Sorry, I'm glimpsing down the list. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can blow right now. Besides, I will go ahead and blow the rage on the off chance we can like move as a group. But is the horde
'Kay.
still pressing?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a shot at least at my fucking immediate surroundings because otherwise I'm a useless piece of shit.
Okay.
So claw attack is that. What I can do fairly quickly. Pardon my totally shorting out there. Apparently fucking oh, never mind, 1.
You sure? Oh, did you have Brawl 4?
Hmm?
Yes, you do. I think you have Brawl 4, don't you? If you're making a straight, that's Dex Brawl, right? Yeah, you have Brawl 4. Yeah, I was derping.
I have Brawl 3,
Yeah, I was derping.
but I currently have Dex 5, so. Oh yeah, no, sadly no exploding 10s. Oh no, wait, not Dex. Yeah, Dex 5 in Krynos.
Oh yeah, there's an extra 4 there. My brain derped. I forgot about the extra 9. I was like, bleh.
Yes. I promise I did math.
Yeah, I know.
So-
That was my brain. My bad. Ignore me. My brain
I
derped.
will not
I did not
forget
see
the
the-
damage from my gift.
I did not see the extra 9. Yeah, you make decent headway with F5.
4, 5, yeah.
You start cleaving through. It gets them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 6 with vicious.
Um,
Yay.
Okay, so allies. Lily is going to spend a Gnosis and smack you with a Gaia's Breath. Ulfer is going to do the same for Alice and heal off the lethal.
Oh, bless them.
Now, an event is going to happen. This is not high roller time. However, from the rumbling of the ground, where the fence is, this thing just opens up at the grate and just, under the ground and just comes slowly out. It's about as big as that werewolf thing is, except it's nowhere near like a werewolf. No, this is just a fucking demon of pure horror, of melded flesh welded together.
Oh. That looks. Yes, that does look suspiciously like a warghoul.
Basically what it is, Voizod, yeah.
Okay, let me just put that in the fucking list. Take the hound
That
out of
comes
the
up
list.
right. That comes up right like where fucking Alice, Runfer, Helga's trying to pick herself up, but that comes out right where Thrin's body is and just caves him off to the side as his head just splinters, shatters open. What are your reactions to seeing this? Because this is like, holy fucking, do you know what I mean?
Ahem.
Best reaction ever.
I feel like Charlotte just kind of forgets to breathe for a second. She's been mauling things and that, busts out of the fucking ground and she just like, it's that second where you reel back and you think about your life. You forget breathing is a thing because that is awful.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, like shock.
The Draken. For celerity and rage rounds. Swoops down. The Draken picks up Lily from the behind. And just pulls her back.
Not okay. Oh.
Alice.
Well, you presented me with another immediate threat for my friends that I have to go duel now. So this is
Yep.
kind of pretty simple what my options are today. So I will go and take a swipe at him. And I'm still at 5 because of what he did to my eyeball. So that's 4 successes. Shittiest damage roll I've ever done too.
Only 2? Gee, oh, that is.
Yeah,
really
yeah. Look at it,
disappointing.
dude.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh yeah, I'm
It happens.
we can't replicate the wonder shot just yet. Yep, that is fine. The horde don't have a rage action. This motherfucker does have a dot of celerity, surprisingly. He's gonna swing.
Like, really? Huh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oldest shit vampires, man.
Could he just not though?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one dot though, however. One dot. They pack the rest of it into potents.
I'm getting the fuck out of the way. What I'm doing.
Yeah, please do.
So he still gets his base. Because I scraped 4, but
Hold on. His base, you say? That's been for potent, so it adds on. What? Shittiest damage roll I ever rolled. Only 2 ag. Out of that whole 10 dice, 2 ag.
2 ag, got it.
2 ag.
Yep, soaked.
Yeah. Alice and this thing happy slap each other. Basically what happens.
You're bad. No, you're bad.
Alice happy slaps someone. It reaches over and slaps him across the cheek like, hey, don't talk to my brother like that.
Yeah, stop that.
Hey.
Charlotte.
Oh, fuck me. This thing has a hold of Lily.
Hey. Yes.
I realize this is a bad idea, but hear me out now. If enough people pile on him, how many of us can he possibly lift into the goddamn air?
Pile on him. Define pile on him when he's in the air. Like lift.
Is he already up?
He's about mid-hover.
I'm gonna launch onto him and just grab a hold grapple style. Like try to pin a wing in if I can, but like literally just launch onto him and like grasp him with the claws. Try to pull him back down.
By all means.
I realize grappling as a Misi is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Roll your grapple first.
I'm gonna try.
By all means.
Oh. By all means, don't keep saying that. That doesn't help.
He does have a higher diff to resist you, but by all means, grapple him.
I will. You've got your hands full. You're a jerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just get him. However, Charlotte, take 5 lethal.
I'm just gonna try to soak that now. I'm gonna soak one of it and immediately get back all the damage that was just healed off me.
So you try to grab onto him. As you catch the wing, it goes to your hand. You're like, ah! You know what I mean?
Everything's terrible.
Allies. Leaf is gonna whittle down the horde. Eric is gonna take a swipe at the void, the thingy thing, the big angry thing. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Big buck.
Decent hit. Damage. It's a decent hit. It soaks all of his damage. So Eric does the same thing as Alice, goes boom, boom, and just looks at us like, oh, it's normally only works.
Doesn't
You know, that type of
happen to
stare.
me usually.
I swear, normally it's not like this.
Okay.
He's kind of like, huh. So, at the top of the round, it is the Draken again. He bites a Lily. He takes 4 blood points from Lily. He lets go. Lily rolls her stamina. Thankfully, she does have 4 stamina because Lily trains with Artemi. She soaks most of the landing, but she is on 5 ag. And she's like semi-unconscious at this point. But you know what that means, Katie?
What?
He bit and drained 4 blood points from Lily. Lily has pure breed 4.
Oh, I got it, but now I wish I hadn't.
Anyway, Alice, hey.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep fighting the big buck.
Big Buck, Big Billy.
Thank God for razor claws.
Yeah, thank God for Razor Claws, all I'm gonna say.
Div 5, choo choo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Oh, your shit.
Or actually more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Oh, your shit. Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I want to say.
1, 2, 3. So you did 10, you did 7. Okay, it's bare. It took a hell of a hit. It's still going, but Alice just uppercuts it, and like people and like the remains of people start falling out of its fucking belly. But it's still going. But that was an even hit.
Fucking
That put it back.
gross.
It's just, yep. You're like, ugh. This thing does not have any more celerity. Charlotte, hey buddy, you want to let go? Or you want to keep grappling?
I feel like if I keep a hold, I will keep taking 5 lethal every turn, and then I will die.
Yeah.
Can I like spite rake it on the way down, or would that also do me damage?
It would also do you damage, buddy.
Yeah, I need to let go. I need
won't
to
let-
drop off this thing.
I'll let you disengage and not take damage. I'll be that guy.
I desperately have to. I don't want to let it go. I would really like to mangle his wing, but I don't know if I can pull that off. All things considered, it dropped Lily, so yeah, I'm gonna let go. I've got a fucking net. I just need to get to the net. Oh my god, everything is pain.
So you let go and kind of thump to the ground beside Lily. The allies, Runfer, takes a swing to help out Alice. He's aiming, so he's going to try hamstring this thing to bring it down for you. Shit.
Boy, fucking does he.
So Runfer's strength is that, plus damage. And so Runfer gets a really good fucking hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets just enough. 1 damage, but fuck, the thing topples a bit. Thank holy fucking Christ. Alice, you're like, oh, an extra lower diff. The Runfer just nods like, put it down, bring it down. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Screaming at the top of his lungs, like, bring the fucking thing down. The Draken has a third celerity round. Oh boy. Who's he gonna go for next? Oh yeah. It's for him. And this will be a strength thing. Let's see how it goes. He knocks Runfer into the fence. And Runfer rolls his impressive stamina, to be fair to Al Rooney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He soaks all but one of the 6 aggravated damage that hits him when he initially hits the fence. But he lands in it and starts gyrating, but he toughens down. And who spent for third? Celerity or a rage?
I had to soak up one of mine trying to dodge Big Buck.
Okay. Event happening. High or low, everybody.
I don't like it.
Oh my god, I'll take responsibility high.
Oh, don't do it, Pub. I'm scared.
Of course this happened. Of course.
A second big buck comes out of the hole. They're at the same initiative.
Oh.
It's the worst case scenario. Sorry.
Why do you have to hurt me?
So what? It's the dragon's fucking turn. Fuck me.
Is it?
Hey.
Oh, it is.
Make a standard sweep roll. Just gonna try and knock someone on their ass. Fourier gets 1 success. She'll try to roll Dex Athletics to get out of the way. He does, barely. With her life. Just do it.
Fuck.
Alice.
Blowing through rage, continuing to fight the Buck brothers.
The Buck Brothers. Billy and Joe, the Buck Brothers of Ghouls. So I'm assuming you're hitting the one that was on the ground presented for you. Like
yeah. Oh wait. Yeah.
fillets.
Oh yeah. That really helps me out because it lowers my div. So with the lower div, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, roll your damage. You can't dodge that.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, he might die. Maybe. Depending on how much he soaks.
He has a really big pool though, and he soaked most of it, if not all of it.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only takes one more. He's still alive.
Cool.
You hit him really fucking solid, and then he just lies there looking up at you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. The Horde.
Oh,
They're gonna try.
before I fucking lose my chance.
Are you gonna try heal some of your lethal?
Yeah.
Or because you already got healed by Lily by Unfer.
Yeah, but then I got it, and then I got 2 back.
Oh, then you got
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heal your shit. Heal your shit.
Yeah. Okay. 1 off.
Okay, that's cool. You take a heal back. The Horde. They're gonna make a collective roll, and Charlotte, you can resist this because you said you were rolling a defensive action for Lily. You got to be 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. They're trying to drag Lily away.
What am I rolling?
Strength brawl. It's got a match 4 because you're technically defending.
Oh, please, dear God. Please, dice. Liz.
You do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha!
You beat them back essentially as they're trying to nip at Lily's body.
No, he's mine.
Big motherfucker number 1 gets up. Big fucker number 2 takes the time to get over there because it was a long way. Charlotte.
God, what are even my options besides smacking the Horde around me?
You could go try hit save rune for her.
I really do want to save Rune Fur, but I also don't. Maria's unconscious.
No, she ducked.
Oh, not Maria. Fucking Lily's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
I'm currently strength 8, so I don't have to abandon her body to move over to help someone.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking scoop her up and then go over and try to like smack Rune Fur off the goddamn fence.
Okay,
Because-
you're gonna take some damage breaking the fence.
Oh.
You take about 4 ag.
Is there anything like a fucking branch or you know what? Can I pick up a piece of the busted fence and use that to do it?
You
Because
can.
wood
Yeah,
wood
you
won't
can. You
conduct.
can. Give me a
Okay.
just give me a dex melee.
Thankfully, something I have. I'm sorry, Runefur, and I love you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, you get off the fence. You smack him with a bit of wood, but I mean, I'm just gonna roll Rune for his big stamina pool. Yeah, it's shit.
I'm also gonna roll my regen before I forget. I'm a sad panda. Okay. I'm a slightly less sad panda. And I'm gonna spend 2 rage. Wow, my rage went fast. Okay.
All right. For Bob, because the allies' actions are getting pretty limited. Thrin is dead. Lily is nearly dead. Helga is on 3 ag. Leaf is on 1 ag, 1 lethal. Runefur is on 2 ag, 1 lethal. Ulfur is on 2 ag. And Eric is not damaged. He actually pretty much dodged his shit. Maria's on 2. Charlotte is got healed. But people are not
Charlotte's
doing
on 4 lethal.
4 lethal. People are not doing too well.
I can't do what I'm thinking about during rage rounds. So when it comes back to me, I'm going to make a decision.
Okay. The allies. Well, first of all, Unfer spends the Gnosis, hits Charlotte with a Gaia's Breath, back to full health. Does a defensive action beside Maria. Helga does a defensive action beside Lily. And Eric stands beside Alice. Runefur is crawling over, getting up essentially off the ground. The top of celerity rounds, the Draken will do something funky. He rolls his intelligence medicine this time. Oh dear. He heals the Voizode. Not of Ag, but he gives him more armor. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels worth of armor.
Well, there's only one thing I can do.
Just the one now, just one of them. The other one is that was the one that just came out of the hole, not the one that I'm gonna say. That's
I will
the other
continue to battle Big Buck.
Right,
1.
Big Buck number 1. Smack him.
Smack him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roll your damage, because he ain't gonna try to dodge you. He's had barely time to move. He's just be getting up, punch, getting up, punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey. Two, three. You said 8. He took 4. He took 4. Oh, he's nearly dead. He's on 1 more health level. I'm gonna say that to you. But this thing is barely on its feet.
Gotcha.
No, he's not gonna spend his round because he's getting back up. Charlotte, rage round.
Ugh. You know what? Ugh. You said Helga stacked up defensively to Lily, right?
Leaf.
Leaf. Okay. Then, of the 2 options I have, which is closer, Helga's crossbow or the fucking void thing?
Harlow.
I don't even know. Fucking high. Why not?
Helga's crossbow.
Yep. Fuck it. If it's got the fucking grapple piece on it, I'm just gonna snag it off her because she's in the fray of it, and I'm gonna fucking take the shot. Try to get this Draken thing out of the goddamn sky.
Roll your Dex, you don't have archery. So
Nah, I had hoped that a crossbow would be in the middle ground, but
I would give you
that's all I got.
firearms. I will give you firearms. I will give it to you. I'll be nice, but this is going to be a high diff because he's moving.
I wish I could
It's
spend
diff.
fucking.
It's diff 9. I'm going to put it
You
at
know what?
that.
Are we in the first rage action or the second one?
Second, I think. No, first. We're in first.
You know what? Can I activate Apecraft's blessing for this one and take aim?
Can you do that in rage action?
I don't know. It is pretty much up to you. I really don't know. It's something that takes an action. It says actually it takes a turn, so no.
Okay. No, I just was not sure. But you can take the time to aim for a turn, which would
I
reduce
will.
the diff from 9.
Oh, that would be great. I would like to do that.
I'll let you do that. So it'll go down to 8. So you spend the turn aiming. The allies, they pretty much adopt the same posture, really. They're taking down much of the horde. The horde loses about 3 or 4 dice. And now it's back up to the Draken. He will quickly roll another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Leaf is on 6 ag as this thing bites the back of Leaf's neck and flies back as Leaf topples to his knees. Like Helga's trying to pick him back up, but Leaf is like barely able to stand after that. That was a devastating hit. Alice.
Yes.
Second rage.
All right. Die, big buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do it. Roll your damage. Whew.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How'd you kill Big Buck number 1?
She digs her claws into its open gut wound and tears until it widens to the point where its entire midsection is an open cavern, spilling the disgorged remains of its victims and its own innards into a large pool in front of it.
Yay! Right in front of you is this one, covered in far more flesh than you realized. As we go down to Charlotte.
Okay. Been tallying because I can't blow the gnosis for cyber senses either, and I doubt this thing has a scope. So you said it's diff 8?
Diff 8, buddy.
Whew.
Keep in mind, he can still dodge you.
I know. I will
If you're gonna
take
roll it.
this action as well as aiming action.
Okay. The allies, Eric, no, I can't call the wild. He will take out more of the horde, so the horde is running out of options, but it's still going strong. As did we spend? We're on third rage now, aren't we? Whew. Or that was the
we're on
third round.
third. We're on third.
We're on third.
Okay. Whew, the Draken. Fuck me. The Draken. What the fuck is he gonna do? Oh yeah. Two, three, four. Okay. He tries to take a swing at Eric, but Eric just managed to combat roll out of the way, barely though. It scrapes the side of his face, but nothing serious. Alice.
Time to fight Big Buck 2, the sequel.
Roll your shit. Damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay,
That was the one that the fucking Draken fucked with.
I'm seeing this now.
So we have Charlotte.
No boy.
Doing, buddy.
Now I'm blowing cyber senses. So I've gone from 9 down 1, down 2,
On a
and
rage,
then
on a rage action. On a
aren't
rage
we
action.
aren't we back to main actions?
No, we're on third rage. We're
I
this is
don't
third
I don't
round.
I can't spend a third rage.
Oh, then I'm sorry.
I was confused.
So that is actually everybody. Whew. Okay, at event time, but I'm rolling for you guys first.
I don't
Runefire.
wanna.
Runefire tries to snarl the predator, the Draken. He fails because of his dice pool. Even though it was a good roll, but he failed by 1. Fucking, and then I'll roll for Maria, who's going to do this. Boom. Everybody gain back another 4 rage. The Draken. What's this? 2, 3, 4, 5. Punch. 1, 2. So she gets hit across the fence. She doesn't land on it, but she soaks the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 ag, and she takes another ag, so she's on 3.
Who
She
does?
bashes into the fence. Maria.
Okay.
But she's not on the fence like Runefire was, but she takes a bash off it, so she's on thingy. Alice.
Torna, we had a talk about what would happen if things seemed desperate, and it
We
looks
did.
like they're pretty fucking desperate right now.
Okay, what are you doing, buddy?
By blood, iron, and bone, I bid thee manifest.
Okay. I'm just gonna put this song in the thing. Alice. Buddy. Roll me your gnosis.
What a time to only have 3 dice.
It doesn't matter. Just roll me your gnosis.
7s and a 1.
That's enough. Alice, you are now rage 10. Your gnosis goes up by 2. Your difficulties of frenzy goes down by 3. I need Charlotte to roll me your gnosis.
What? Okay.
Roll me your gnosis as well. Something's about to happen.
I roll lots.
Charlotte goes into the Umbra.
What?
Yeah, you just shift.
Oh shit! I was holding Lily.
Lily. I'm gonna say for thematics, you land in the Umbra. What will happen next is I'll roll this roll. So Runefire and all the boys are blasted back. Alice, even you're blasted, really. You take like several steps as you start to roll across the ground. For Charlotte, you see Leaf land in the Umbra as well as Helga. Runefur, Ulfr, fucking Eric, and Alice are still in the Tellurian, along with, of course, the vampires. What happens next, Alice, is when that banner hits the ground, this thing, I mean, Alice, are you holding on to this thing, or how tight are you holding on to this?
She's the bearer of the banner.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. The surge, Alice, you have never felt the surge of pure, unabashable rage in your entire life. Your eyes go almost a blazing orange fire as you're just almost like your hand starts to shake on it. As the Dreadwolf and this thing rolls its essence. One, two, three. The Draken will have to soak that many ag. Fortitude 5. Jesus. Okay. And the Voizode soaks. Let's see. How much did I roll for him again? Oh, yeah. So, what will happen next is Alice, you watch as Alice, not the Dreadwolf, Alice, you just explode. You don't die now, but fire erupts as if you're unleashing a great howl, and ice comes out of your mouth. As you can feel almost the spirit of the Dreadwolf literally come out of your mouth. As like the wolf climbs out of your mouth, like your maw descends downward. The Draken and the Voivode are incinerated. Half of the preceding trees, the mountain line, the fence. Runefur takes 4 ag. Leaf takes 3. Most of these people are nearly dead. Alice, you yourself, I'm putting you at cinematically at 6 ag. As this incinerating ice fire just as you collapse onto your knees around the Dreadwolf banner, blood seeping down. Oh no, Leaf is on your side. My apologies. I mixed up Eric and Leaf. But most of these people, I'm going to put them on 6 ag, like 6 or 5 ag. Maria herself as well. Like you all are blasted back. And as Alice, the last thing you hear is that chant that you heard all those many years ago. Well, not many years ago, what am I saying? All that too familiar ago on the path. And I will put it in the side chat so you remember. So all you will hear is that the rhythmic, terrifying chanting of destroy, destroy. The tide, it's time to travel to the mad south. Destroy everything for dread, hordes of winter and iron. As everything goes silent. As the last thing Alice sees before she passes out, not through death, but just through sheer unconsciousness, is that banner and those cold eyes looking into you. Charlotte, you are in the Umbra with a very heavily wounded Leaf, an unconscious Lily, Helga, and Helga.
How bad's Helga?
I'm going to put her on the 4 ag.
So she's about where I am. Yeah, admittedly, she's as soon as she figures out anything, which direction is up, she's going to scoop Lily back up again if she dropped her. I don't know if they just seamlessly
Lily's
went
just
together.
lying there, like she's losing. Like she's not like losing blood dead. It's just from the sheer volume of the kiss to her already wounds. It knocked her clean out. Like she's
Yeah,
unconscious.
just scooping her back up and getting over Leaf.
He's
Because I
badly
really
wounded.
don't know
Like
what's going on.
the Helga will look around, like quite panicked, like what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. Where the fuck are we?
We're in the Umbra.
What?
She coughs up some blood. It's the fucking Umbra. Look around.
It's just like heaving and panting. Like there's obviously like some shock/panic. Oh shit. Did you see what
Fucking
happened?
Umbra. No. Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Where's Runefur?
I don't know. She's like glancing around looking for anything reflective, really.
It actually looks like everything here has been incinerated spirit-wise.
Oh Jesus.
Trees. Like it looked like literally looks like an atom bomb went off.
They must still be on the other side.
Alright. Fuck. Come on, Leaf. He groans as he's getting up slowly. Like she underhooks him.
Yeah,
You
Charlotte
have to carry
carefully
her.
steps off from over top of him.
You'll have to carry her. Actually, Leaf, you can pull her across. Let's get across.
Yeah, she'll carefully like play the game of balancing Lily half on Leaf because if he's gonna pull her. Actually, you know what? She'll just
Yeah.
carefully lay her down.
Yep.
Because that way
And-
there's no fear of dropping her.
I'll let you guys. The gauntlet has become so thin here. It's like diff 3 now, so you guys can easily shift across.
Yeah, she will carefully put Lily on the ground and crouch right over her protectively and then shift across in the hopes that it will mirror when they all get over.
I'm going to cinematically show you what this looks like. More or less that. Like charred remains of everything. Like you see, Runefur is nearly dead. Like he's lying there, like heavily bleeding. Marie is heavily like most of the people here are nearly dead. Alice, but right in the center you see this grim banner of a blood red wolf with Alice clinging onto it, like unconscious, but her hands are still firmly clasped as blood is dripping from her hands. And everyone else is just like, I mean, it looks like something just went off, like a bomb. You see, like Helga, like she just says something softly in Nordic, and then just says, "What in the fuck?"
I don't know. She's doing the same thing. She's looking around and assessing. And honestly, she's checking the sky right now. She's scared shitless that they're just all going to get picked off and that's going to be it.
There is nothing. There's just ash and blood.
We need to see who's alive and who's not. Again, we'll carefully actually just carry Lily with her and start going over to whoever's closest. Like this is based on sheer proximity. I'm getting very carefully trying to roll people over.
Helga's running over to her pack mates, like she's like, "Oh, thank God!" You know, he groans. And she runs immediately to Runefur, and he's barely alive as well. And she just kind of hugs down on him. Maria's barely alive as well. She's just slowly crawling. Eric is fucked up as well. He's lying there. He's blasted behind a wall. Like you can just see him like trying to crawl slowly.
Okay, moving, checked for life. She'll go for Alice. Because the fact that she's like rigor mortis onto that fucking thing doesn't look very promising.
Alice is still alive, but like Runefur, barely.
Oh, sweet guy. Just glance back, see everyone's moving or being checked or being confirmed, and glances off towards the hall.
Bryn is a skeleton now, by the way. His flesh got incinerated.
Jesus Christ. Oh god, was the hall
Sandra,
included in the
are-
blast?
High or low?
Oh, Torna, don't do that.
Or low?
I have taken charge of every last one of these. Shall I do it again?
No, it always goes bad.
Well, then you do it, bud.
Make your decision, guys.
Oh god. Torna, my heart. Why would you do this?
Come on.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks,
Why?
Discord.
Why?
Thanks, Discord. I'm gonna roll that again. It's so
Oh
unclear.
no. Son of a bitch!
It hit the main hall. The main hall is like half collapsed in.
She is going to carefully put Lily down and haul ass to dig through the remains to see if maybe, just maybe, she's in part that's still upright.
High or low?
Oh no! Torna. I can't.
High or low, Katie?
I can't.
Oh, hi.
Ah!
Oh god.
She's alive! Got a 10.
Yeah, Charlotte just hauls it and starts digging through the fucking rubble in the wall, desperately searching.
I'm gonna put her at about 5 lethal. Because like there's a wooden bit like in her abdomen.
Oh,
She's like, oh.
don't move. Gonna kind of look around and assess, like, is this piece still attached to something?
Nope. It's just a bit of fucking shrapnel.
Yeah,
You reckon from the fall?
she holds up the big paw, like, because she realizes that she's does not have the fucking composure right now to try to speak human tongue. She just holds up a big paw and then very carefully comes around to see if she can get her up out of this without hurting her worse.
Yes. Give me a dexterity medicine check to see if you can do it.
Oh god. I don't have medicine.
Then it's dexterity, difficulty 8, buddy.
Can I spend willpower on this?
I will let you spend willpower on this.
Fuck me. Oh. Apparently I didn't need it, but that's 3 successes now as Charlotte very gingerly, very carefully picks her up and cradles her in such a way that moving will not hurt her and carefully starts making her way out. Back to the group.
Give me a perception alertness shroud. Let's see you understand the scope of which this thing went off on.
Oh god. Okay. A 10 if goes off, that's 5. Otherwise 4.
That went
Wait,
all
no.
the way to the where you have
4.
enough.
Yeah.
That went all the way to where the wall is.
Oh. Oh, this is a really big crater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like steps out of the building, glancing off. Just, because you kind of take a glance to see how bad it is and pauses, staring. Oh, God.
Helga looks around. Like you and Helga are actually the only ones who are feasibly moving at the minute. Really.
All things considered, if I'm in Krynos, can I be bumping off the lethal?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. So yeah, Charlotte is rapidly approaching uninjured. She really is. She's like fully upright meerkat style as she's walking back to the group, looking around. Are you getting this? Are you seeing this?
Yes, I am. She looks around.
And she'll just keep a delicate hold on the kinfolk, glancing to the others. We gotta get people awake enough to shift up.
They're burned, Charlotte.
Fuck.
We'll need proper guys, Brett. So we have a couple. Get who you can up. If we can get the Curran back into place, we can at least heal some of them. But pick and choose who you're healing. We've got to go get this Curran back. She holds her side, like wincing, visibly. And she'll heal herself with one of the guys' breaths because fuck it, she needs to be mobile.
She'll nod and carefully set the kinfolk down.
You have 3 guys' breaths. Choose.
Oh, fuck. Getting the Cairn, that means going up against the big thing.
But you don't know what the damage has been done, essentially. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. Based on sheer fucking ability? Jesus, who all do we have again?
You have Alice, Maria, Leaf, Eric, Ulfre, Lily, Runfer. I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Oh, yeah, since they didn't make it. Yeah.
What are the chances? Like, follow me on this. Logically. If I get up Lily, I mean, she's a Theurge. Is it a good logical thing to be like, if I pick up a healer, we can potentially get even more people up?
Which Theurge are you going for? Ulfar or Lily? Because Lily was also bitten by a vampire, remember?
Yeah, she was. A, she needs it more, and 2, if there's any water left, she can talk to it, and it will love her because she's a crazy, creepy water dragon thing.
Up to you. Make your decision. You don't have much time.
In the end, I'm gonna pass one to Helga to give to Runfer because this is still his fucking mission.
Okay.
And honestly, I will probably consult him on it because in the end, this is still his fucking mission. I will suggest Lily and I will explain why. Never mind the concern over the fucking draining, but it's his call where the other 2 go, technically. I will definitely push for Lily, though.
So Runfer is up. Groans. What the fuck? Ugh.
All I know is Alice is at the middle of it. Kind of points her nose back at the banner.
Get her up. She's fought hard enough. Get her up. We'll need another rune.
Yep. She will obediently go and smack Alice.
Ah, taters and chips! Fuck! Shit! Cock!
Just waits for that all to kind of come out.
Cunt flaps! Okay.
Ooh, don't step left. Don't step left.
Ah. This isn't Valhalla.
What?
This isn't even Freya's meat hall. I don't see no meat. I don't see no titties.
She'll glance back at Runfer.
Get Lily up. She can hit. She'll get Lily up. She'll heal Runfer, but we have to move.
A brisk nod. Lily is the recipient of our second to last fucking gnosis. Doink!
Lily makes a gasping noise like, oh! You know. Gets up very slowly.
She'll be. But hey, Al seems fairly coherent.
Yeah, she'll take a second while Runfer's putting his battle plan together to like pat Alice on the face and be like, "Hey, we're alive. We still got shit to do."
She looks around at who's up. Runfer, Runefar,
He'll look over. Yeah,
how good are you with a sword?
very.
She walks over and pulls out the dagger. You plant this in her. You plant this in her. Don't
Nod.
miss. Okay?
All right. Lily is rapidly trying to heal fucking whatchamacallum Ulfar, and Runefar go. He's healed enough to stand. You four. Pointing at Helga, Alice. Actually, no. 1, 2, Helga, Alice, Lily, Charlotte. Yeah, it is 4. But you 4.
No, 5 if you
We're going.
include Ulfar.
No, he's not coming. He's healing the
Okay.
rest of the party.
Good man. It's nod.
You 4. Let's go. And you start to advance.
Oh boy.
Do I have to redo my the troll skin? What?
I won't be that big. I won't be that big. I'll let you keep it.
Okay.
Thematics. I'll let you keep. I'll let you keep it. I won't be. I'll let you keep it because we're near the end. We're coming to the end, so I'll let you keep it for the big thematics.
Got it.
Got you, buddy.
I think me and Runefar are rocking 2 Agapice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Runefar are the most wounded. So are you saying anything to these people as you're rolling up or to each other before we reach that main antithesis of what we're doing?
I have one key question that's very fucking important.
Mm-hmm.
Does it go back into me?
Yeah, it does. It almost dissolves into you, like it breaks apart and then just folds into you.
I have a second question. The runic scars, did they glow?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Is this whole process a visible thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
A banner just kind of goes into Alice.
Yeah.
That seems fine. Yeah, there'll be some conversation on the way.
The Runefar kind of stares at you as well. Because I was hoping Bob would know key onto that little tiny detail. Is that some sort of fetish?
It's something that's with me.
Just gives a nod. Helga just gives a the fuck, quay fuck, type stare. You know what I mean? Lily just nods sagely.
In my instincts, I feel that will not happen a second time.
She is blessed. Lily puts a hand on Alice's shoulder. She is a very akin heritage.
Charlotte's just giving that stare.
We were being overrun. I made a choice.
I can't really complain. You didn't kill any of us, and you seem to have killed all of them. But Jesus Christ, look at this blast radius.
The sun is dead. She'll be wounding herself now.
Yeah, that'll be happening. Assuming she's not in the blast range and already gone.
Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the fire and shit happened. The shit's finally off my eye.
So, you guys are running. It is getting close to morning, however, so there is that. There's that little tidbit. But you guys are moving at full speed.
Yep.
You start rocking. You come up to this mansion. Kick down the door. Well, actually, no. You guys are rocking through the village. Everything is decimated. Decimated. You pass through the gate. Nothing. Come up to the door and there is runic burns all over the door. You push it open, it collapses down onto the ground.
Actually, before we completely haul in, she will mutter for the sake of the packmates that are present. It has hard skills, likeness, or the ability to apply it to other things. Be braced.
Rutherford just keeps going. He just ignores you. Like, the man seems almost fucking demented as he's moving in.
Yeah, I mean, she's still hauling.
Helga just nods. If we see her, it was going to die anyway.
Of course.
And eventually you guys wander around, and this old style mansion is dilapidated and destroyed, and you eventually come to a corridor that looks much like this. And again, it looks exactly like that. Things are now even more destroyed. Everything looks decimated.
Just falling into fucking formation,
You
trying to keep up.
you make your way through, and what you're going to find is, because you see bits of ash, bits of dead flesh. And right at the center of that hallway is this.
There's that, like, classic slow stare up.
Hanging from one of the rafters of the trees, barely alive actually, but alive enough to get up and move around and come. Her. Like she's clinging onto the top of the roots, trying to reach towards the inside of the tree, but like she looks at you all and hisses. You fools. What have you done? You will not stop me from taking what was rightfully mine of a dragon. I have waited too long for the likes of you. She begins to essentially transform into that type of picture, essentially. What do you guys do?
I mean, she was originally trying to get into the tree, right?
Yeah, into this little narrow doorway. You reckon that's where the heart of the cairn is?
Can we get between her and it?
I'm essentially asking, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna cut her off.
It's time to fight.
roll initiative.
Boy.
I should break out the calculator.
Was that her initiative?
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
So it's, hang on now. So it's that plus that. Oh, Jesus. That's our initiative. There you go, Katie.
Oh, there's Lily. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna wait till Bob gets back because I want him to be here for this. I
He's
need to pee
almost
myself.
back. Oh, you know what? Let's just all take a communal pee break because fear pee.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
You were here just in time for the rest of us to go fear pee. Well, turn it a victory pee, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll never know if I made the right call, but I know I made a call.
Oh, I'm back.
Back.
All right, here it comes. Final boss round. Oh, all right. Are you all ready?
No.
Are you sure?
Nothing will make me ready.
Death or glory,
All right.
one of the two. Let's fight.
Right. She comes down. Who's she going for? Now she is wounded, so she's not as powerful as she was. Fuck it. She doesn't see the dagger, so she's gonna hit. 1, 2, 3. Alice, she's going for you straight away.
Yeah, well, I'm going to dodge straight away, and I'm blowing through rage. But wait, we'll get to that in my turn. But for now, I'm going for getting out of the way straight away.
She spends for celerity.
Ah, she hits
Nope.
me.
She does. Plus success from potence, plus for claws, +2. Here we go, boys.
Shaved one off.
Discord.
Discord, now is not time.
Come on! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
Plus
Here we go.
3 is 10.
10 egg?
10 ag.
All right.
Ag for days.
1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5,
4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You soaked her damage!
I want my stamina 5!
You soaked the great cold one. Okay, that's fine. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Runefur. He going slashy slash. He misses with the dagger.
What the fuck is that roll, though?
He Missed. He tries to sweep. Miss. That's fine. Alice, you dodged, didn't you? Did you use your main action to dodge?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
I
you
had
did.
to.
Yeah, Charlotte.
But my rage. I blew the rage.
I know you did. You're good, buddy. You're okay.
I'm blowing to rage and crying. What are the chances I had the rifle on a sling or something? Because otherwise, I'm
No.
just gonna leap in.
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
it went
fuck
into the
it.
umbrella. Nope.
Fuck it.
Nope. Sorry.
That is okay. That is
Nothing for you.
okay. That is okay. There are still plenty of things I can do. And you know what? Let me check my rage pool here. You know what? I am going to spend an extra to say fuck the police and just go to Ispo.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bite the ever living fuck out of her.
That's fine.
That is
Hold up now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for lightning reflexes.
Okay. Let me eyeball my shit real fast. Sadly, precise won't come into play for this, so. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
Spends 1 of her 5 celerity to get out of the way. Helga is going to fucking swipe at her. She's gonna try hamstring. She misses. Lily makes a conscientious choice. Rolls her Gnosis, which is admittedly low today. She heals Alice's ag damage. So Alice, you're full health, buddy.
Party on, Wayne.
Great Cold
Party on,
One's
Garth.
first celerity round. You ready? Are you ready,
No!
Alice?
I knew it was gonna be me.
I mean, yeah, you soaked her damage. She's like, no. Do you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gotcha. Scrape 2 off, and let's do this dance again.
So I rolled that much. Yeah, that'll be an extra 2 dice from the last time, plus the potence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 ag from potence.
Okay, 10 egg.
Potence all the successes
1,
on damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I take 4.
4. That was a hell of a hit she just hit you with. Just boom. You even rock it back, Alice. You're like, oh! Rune Fur. Please don't miss. He takes aim for the head. Oh! Rune for 1, 2, 3. Plus that. This dagger will break on impact, so he gets that much. Plus 2 for the head. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, fortitude. Plus her stamina. This is it. So it's just her fortitude. Okay. So what happens, Alice, is Runeford comes up behind her and into the back of right the side of the neck. The dagger breaks. She is now half her dice pools.
Wow.
Can I ask
Yes,
what, like, narratively it looks like?
So what happens is Runeford stabs her in the back of the neck, and he lets go of his hands. He collapses as his hand starts to seize. He's like, ah! You know what I mean?
Oh.
His hand doesn't come off, but whatever it's doing to his hand, it's just making it seizure as the spirit of the dead just radiates and it latches onto her. She swirls like and binds those big gigantic claw arms to make her slower to hit and slower to move. You know what I mean? So these, that little creepy thing, it kind of bites into those big claw arms and kind of makes them slower. So she's moving at a half pace. And guess whose turn it is, buddy?
Mine.
Don't stop.
Swing.
Get it.
Who's she facing?
You.
Okay. So 5. Celerity. First rage round. Sorry. Celerity. Rage. Extra turns.
Extra tats. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
she's going to try dodge, but her dice pools are significantly dropped. She takes 2 off it.
Okay. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4. She took. Let me double check. Because she took that from Runefur. How'd you kill her?
So it's another one of those adrenaline-fueled moments. Time has slowed down just a little bit, and you see her try to get out of the way. You can see her trying to fade back, and there's this extra spring in Alice's legs. And for one glorious moment, you can see Alice above her in the air, claws poised. The cold one is too far back in her balance to step anymore. And the two of them make brutal eye contact as Alice lands atop the upper casing of her form, digging both sets of her claws in through the tops of her chest. And as gravity carries them both down to the ground, she rakes them down, entirely removing this person's torso in a spray of blood and ichor, ending hundreds of years of survival in a single swipe.
Blood rockets up from the earth like a great fountainous wave as Alice is covered in it. As the body dissolves in blood. You are left alone.
Lily.
Yeah.
Get the cairn.
Yeah, she starts running in as Runefur's like gets up slowly as his hand is like charred. He's like, oh,
I probably should have told you pretty much everything from me as a price tag.
She dead?
As Dickens.
Softened her up for you. You hear the chuckling from him.
Yeah, they both. Yeah.
Helga's like, you both fucking high? She's stumbling over herself.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking Charlotte's essentially got the same kind of attitude. She's like looking between them and glances after Lily. And it takes her far, far longer than usual to tick through the various options and decide on a course of action. But she just looks dazed between the two of them and just finally turns around and kind of numbly ambles after Lily because what if something's wrong?
You go in, and there's the cairn. It's like a beating orb. Root, like an oak root.
She's literally just here to shadow Lily because she doesn't know what else to do. She doesn't know what to do with her hands.
She picks up the oak root and looks behind. We did it. She kind of like puts her arm around Charlotte, who's like helping her hobble back.
To be honest, unless Lily protests, she's just gonna fucking scoop her. She can hold the Cairn, and Charlotte will hold her because it's faster and she's got long. You know what? Actually, she's in Hispo. She just like hunkers down and get on my back style.
Yeah, Lily climbs up. She's not doing too great either. You have the pounding.
Yeah, she just hunkers down, gets Lily on her back, and ambles back out. Looking over at the other two, like, now what? What is life?
We're leaving now.
Runefur just kind of sits back and stares at the bloody mess. We did it.
Fucking A right, we did.
They never talk about the snappy one-liners in the books. Like, just blinking at them like... Fucking ridiculous.
We should get back to the others. We have a lot of work to do. Kern, yeah, Lily holds it up like being clinged onto the Hispo form, and Helga like loops her arm around Runefur as well, and you guys start to walk back to the village.
Yep.
Alice
and then
is
it gets
staying in the
carried.
big form because she's got a lot of egg on her.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus, Alice. She's just looking at her. And yeah, at some point she'll just say it as they're walking. Just looks at her as like, Jesus, Alice.
What?
I think you've taken enough injuries to kill any 3 people.
3 people, but not one Riefenstahl.
Apparently not.
So as you guys make it out and you see the valley, it seems all clear. I need you both to give me a perception alertness. No wound penalties may apply for this.
Do.
As you come to the edge of the wall and you're past right and you can actually see the village and things seem peaceful.
With the -1, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's in the side chat.
Oh God.
Like a faded voice. As with 2 successes in the, I mean, a good mile away. But almost like you can almost perfectly see her. As you'll hear in both your heads, you win this round. But I'll come back for you. And my prize.
And I'll be here to rip your titties off every single time. Now fuck out of my house.
I'll come back for your line, Riefenstahl. That's the last thing you hear is the Great Cold One walks away.
Do any of the others?
Runefur is just like you. What?
Oh, sorry. I was asking. Did the NPCs also see that?
Yeah, Runefur stares. Look at Alice. We'll hunt her later. For now we build.
You're my friend. Of course I would go hunting with you.
Nods. Helga just nods wearily, going, "Yes, later." You know what I mean? That type of relief, like, oh, like Jesus. Oh.
And maybe a sister-in-law. And she shoulder checks Helga a little bit.
Helga wobbles, you know, because they're all on so much.
Al's the only one who seems cheery about this because tough as nails.
I mean, Charlotte's
Runefur's
actually completely uninjured. She's just in shock.
Runefur's like walking reasonably well. As you guys make it back to the village, and Runefur will turn. We will rebuild here. And consider when we do, when we honor the dead, some of our people will be coming from home to rebuild here, to settle. We have a cairn here to take care of. consider our budding colony. Heartsfire's allies. Bring that to your alpha.
With pleasure. It was an honor fighting with you.
Nod. There will be more. There always is. The Drake's company. He'll look over at Eric if you want to stay. He'll nod. I shall consider it. We'll always welcome you all as friends. And Leaf, you grim fuck. We'll have a talk. Leaf will nod. And it is there. As Alice and Sharda and the Drake's company have some open up a fresh bottle of mead outside the ruination of a village. Where the scene will end.